Well, hello, everyone. Um, Welcome to the Dice Bit and to this series, which, as the audience right now, you have a better understanding of what the title of this series is before we do, because we haven't settled on it yet. But this is our first attempt at a real play. And who we have here? And first time for face reveals. This is what Next Gen 8 looks like. Take it in, people. We've got A with us. We've got Cat to Co-op. And we've got Ark. And we've got Normalusa. Which Normalusa, this is the first time he has been on. So this is going to be the first time you hear his voice. Cat to Co-op. This is going to come out before you get to hear her voice in some of the gaming that we do. A, you probably will have been introduced to A already. If not, well, don't worry. These voices will become familiar in time. But anyway, we are deciding to do a bit of a Let's Play. This is, as you'll see in the title, this is episode or session 0, where we're actually just kind of fleshing out some things. Obviously, there will be a spoiler alert to that. If you don't want to know certain things, then hopefully you haven't gone past this point. Because if you have, sorry, we're going to be giving away things. So, anyway, the base premise of this series is we have a group of individuals who've gotten to know each other over time. They have a dream of setting up a magic shop together. And they have scrounged up the money. They have begged family members to help invest. They finally got what they needed. And they're being directed basically by a awakened book that is tied to Cat to Co-op's character, which we've already been working on some character ideas. Once again, we're fleshing this out. But this book basically guides them to a podunk backwater place, but there's a lot of opportunity here, but everyone else is looking at them going, you finally got the money to pull off what you've wanted to pull off all this time, and you chose that town? Really? So, and I'll just go ahead and let you guys know, once again, when we actually get into the story, I will give a much more verbose, more flowerful intro to the idea, but where they're going to be is a place called Butterbog Bay, and there'll be a whole. It's actually like, even though it's called a bay, it's kind of a what is it called? It's a lagoon, kind of. If you can have a lagoon off of a bayou, so it's a little pocket right off of a bayou, and there's a town built on there, and they're on the outskirts. So that town's on the outskirts of civilization, and you guys are on the outskirts of that town. So y'all are on the edge of the edge. And I think we've discussed the idea that this new magic shop that they have opened up is in an old ramshackle building that actually is either built in the boughs of a tree or actually built into a tree. Personally, I'm kind of hoping that everyone will go toward the into a tree thing. I like that a little better. That actually the different rooms and stuff. Yeah. That maybe this thing is huge. It's got big roots. Some of the rooms are actually like built into the different roots and branches and stuff like that, but not like on the outside, but in it. And that because of that, the store.
Bird live in trees.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so for those who have kind of a base understanding of their characters, let's go ahead and tell the audience what we're working with here. Let's start with Cat to Co-op, because I think she's got the most kind of fleshed out so far character.
Okay. What do we start with?
Class, species.
Well, my character is going to be a wizard, scribe class. She is a Yuan-ti, which is a snake person. She's pureblood, so she looks more humanoid. And she's the one who found the guide, the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then Normalusa has some ideas.
Yeah, I do have ideas. So I'm going to be sort of like a drow or something like that, a dark elf with the bow. I hope I get to shoot arrows really quick. And that's what I'm working with right now. I'm shooting ideas around, but yeah, I think that's
Shooting ideas
Shooting ideas,
around.
yeah, nice pun.
no pun intended. Well,
But pun made.
maybe I'd be something totally different. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah, and
think
that's the
that's
thing.
what I want.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
once again, this is when we're working on ideas. If we start to get to a place where like, okay, this idea is not feeling that comfortable anymore, I want to come up with something new, then we can. That's totally cool. Totally cool. Um, what we did talk about was Normalusa's character being a fighter, dex build, samurai subclass, with the whole idea of just like really cranking out just arrow after arrow after arrow after arrow. So I actually have
Yeah.
a build that I've made for that, and we were talking about possibly him just borrowing that. And then A, do you remember what species we bantered for you? What it was called?
I do not, but I know that I'm a rogue,
Okay.
and my name is Strawberry Picker.
All right. We have our first name. All
Okay.
right. Strawberry picker.
Strawberries.
Strawberry picker.
Amazing.
So, Kinku. You are a Kinku.
Kinku,
Yeah. And
not
the
like the printer shop.
like the yeah, not Kinkos. And the idea is that he is understood by the rest of the team, but everyone else doesn't understand him, and they've just kind of learned how to understand him. And what he is actually speaking is Thieves' Cant. That he's so versed in Thieves' Cant that he's basically constantly speaking in Thieves' Cant. So, and I would say that gives a special little bonus to the rest of the team that all of you know Thieves' Cant by knowing Strawberry Picker. So,
Yeah.
if anyone speaks Thieves' Cant, y'all are going to be able to pick up on that and know what's being said. So, because you know,
We have an in with the thieves.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our rogue. We're still going to have to discuss what subclass you're going to be, which is basically what flavor of rogue are you going to be, which we can work on that as well. That's what tonight's about. And then Arc 117, we haven't actually got to hear what ideas you have in your brain, sir. So
Well, I before I knew what was going on, decided to go ahead and go with a rogue soul knife or a soul knife
Oh.
rogue.
okay, which we can have
So-
we can have two rogues.
Yeah, we can
That
have
is-
two.
that's
But
perfectly
his
fine.
name is Shade.
Shade. Okay.
Ooh, shade.
Yep.
All right.
And
Okay.
his background is guild artisan. He's kind of like neutral, chaotic neutral esque.
Okay. All right.
Quiet, calculating. Speaks a little bit, but observes mostly.
What
Okay.
species again? Did you
Tabaxi.
say?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tobacco?
Yes, that one.
Tabaxi are and for our audience is green to all of this, so we are inducting him through this process. So,
You mean strawberry?
strawberry picker, yes. Did I say? If I did, whoops.
You did.
Well,
You're gonna have
I
to
know
bleep
that.
that out.
A is who I'm talking
Hey.
about. I'm talking about A. And the thing is, hopefully no one can read lips. Anyway, so through this we are inducting him into this. Anyway, Tabaxi are cat people, basically. So he is a humanoid cat, basically. So,
Okay.
all right. How did Shade meet the rest? Because the whole idea is this is a group of people that have gotten to know each other. I mean, y'all like each other enough that y'all want to go into business with each other. So,
Let's see.
Cat to Co-op has an idea.
No, I was gonna ask Normal a question. Normal,
yeah?
what was your class again? I'm writing this down.
Oh,
Fighter.
fighter.
Samurai.
I don't know all the classes.
That's okay, I just need fighter. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
Samurai
continue.
samurai style, just to get that really good. Either he's going to have a lot of advantage on things, or he's going to fire a bunch, and it's his choice. So it's either hit real good or fire a bunch, and that's how I geared. So I'll be sharing with you all the different things that you'll need to do to build that character. So
Yeah. Thank
And,
you. Thank you.
yeah, and if you don't have
Thanks for
paper with
giving me the
you,
character.
or yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem at all. And for those out at home, when we get to that part where I'm like describing the parts and pieces to that build, if you want to yoink it, I'm perfectly okay. If you want to be like Strawberry Picker and just take off with it, that's fine. So, but yeah, how did Shade get into this mix? Because right now we've got. Are we still saying that Normalusa's character was adopted? Since now it's just kind of the Genku was hanging out by the school.
I think I probably am just a close friend because we are sort of connected in our like races. Like we're sort of scorned by everyone, so I guess we sort of got close to each other from
Okay.
that.
So
From that
here's
bond.
an alternative to what we had talked about. So the idea is that Cat Co-op's character, which we need a name so that we can go so and so, that
I'll be thinking about that.
being a Yuan-ti, they are seen kind of with scorn because a Yuan-ti tends to be produced by either, from what I understand, either elven or human who have gotten involved in things. It's someone in their family got involved in things they really shouldn't have gotten involved in. They've gotten cursed and they've been mutated a little bit, is the idea. But this family doesn't like that past, and so they're trying to make up for it. They're still Yuan-ti, but they don't want to be associated with that. So, kind of a higher end family, and so like they like give to the local charities and all that kind of stuff. And so we have a wizard who's been sent to a very prestigious wizard school. So it's sounding like, even though you're at the prestigious wizard school, there's individuals who have been kind of just hanging out around the campus, and that you
Just
kind of
loitering.
you kind of ran into them and were like, "What's up?" Because I don't think they would be going to the school because it's a magic
Yeah.
school. So
Maybe they have like a subclass school or like a general all school.
the general school, I don't know. Of course, once again, you guys can actually like how y'all. I'm putting ideas out there. If y'all have a better idea of like how y'all ran into it, because there's a town. Y'all came from a town, and I would say it's actually a relatively nice town. So where y'all are starting is not where you're from.
So, Strawberry Picker, how do I know strawberry?
You
Uh,
taste it?
How do I know a strawberry?
No,
tastes?
strawberry.
Oh my gosh.
How do you know a strawberry? Well, I suppose you ask their name and wave.
How'd y'all run into each other?
Oh, I think I was trying to help an old lady out, and it turned out that I ended up with her stuff, and I just didn't give it back. And so I was looking for someone to take the stuff, and I ran into Woko's character. And so I offered to offload the things that I had,
You were fencing.
and she wanted to know where I'd gotten it. So there you go. That's how we met. That's that.
That is how we met.
All right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
I do feel like Kat's character probably is the central character that everyone's kind of tied to,
Mhm.
and that basically she had the idea for the store, and everyone's like, "Yeah, no, we could totally do that." But unless y'all have any other ideas that so. So yeah, how about we go with Shade next? Who did you meet first, and how did you meet? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's not something that we've talked about.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what this is. This is what we're doing.
I guess, you know what? Since Strawberry is part of the same rogue category I am,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to say that I was, because I've got some backstory that'll lead up to this, but I'm basically going to say that maybe can he read Thieves' Cant?
The thing is, the idea is he speaks it. Like, that's all he speaks.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say that I was putting stuff out there, looking for work, trying to get away from some of the more some of the other stuff that I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And he came along and maybe he saw that I was looking to start anew and then offered me a job that way.
Okay. Well, like I said, when y'all are all meeting, like your first meeting, is y'all are in young teen era. The business doesn't happen until years later. The idea is y'all have been hanging out. So we're not quite at the stage where y'all are like doing quote unquote business, except thievery
Okay.
apparently.
Okay, well then I'll just put it this way. I saw that he had something going on, and I had discovered something that I've never had before, and that was
Friends.
purpose, really.
Yeah. A group of friends to care about. Yeah, that
Sure, we can say that.
fits. So the
Wait.
idea is Strawberry kind of pulled you into the friend group. Is that
Yeah,
kind of it?
basically. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, timeline. Strawberry stole from an old lady and then
Okay.
offloaded
No,
those
wait.
items.
Hold up. That's not what I said.
Strawberry ended up with some stuff that was an old lady's stuff, and then gave that to my character.
Hmm.
And then Ark's character saw Strawberry doing that and was like, "Let's all be friends."
No, I would say that this happened a little later. So I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd say it probably happened a little
I'm
later.
thinking probably your character and Normalusa's character got to know each other first, and we'll establish that. Then y'all ended up running into your character, Cat's character and Normalusa's character got to know each other first, and we'll establish that. Then y'all ran into Strawberry, and then Strawberry, because Strawberry was still apparently still kind of running those lines of
Help me go, ladies. I don't know what you're talking about.
he ran into
Other
Shade,
people do, but
and
ladies are the best to help.
yeah. And see, that's the thing. If y'all are more like in your teen years and everything, I would say your family cat is definitely like, I don't know about these friends you have, but they're your friends, so it's like probably your estate and stuff was
Oh,
kind
my
of the place
mother
to
and
hang out,
father definitely don't approve of Strawberry.
so. Okay, all right, but they're trying to be supportive. You know, they're trying to be supportive. So anyway, so so guild artisan.
I think-
okay.
Normal. I think your character can still be adopted by my family because you're.
Oh, really?
I mean, are you still
Yeah.
going with the orphan thing?
Yeah.
Because
The orphan
Strawberry is
thing.
basically just a childhood friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still like
So-
the idea of you being adopted, especially with the
Yeah,
idea that
I think that's
that you're
nice.
Drow, because once again, Yuan-ti and Drow both are very much looked at askance. Of course, actually, most of the species in this group tend to be looked at with suspicion. Kinku tend to be, because once again, Kinku come from a race that were cursed at one point. Yuan-ti come from a race that were cursed at one point. Drow come from a race that were cursed at one point.
And then Tabaxis are cursed with cat.
Yeah. They're just cat, so cats are kind of looked at kind of like, you're gonna knock that thing off the edge, aren't you? But
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna play that up.
That's what we want.
so okay. But yeah, I like the idea that basically you and Strawberry were you came into town and y'all were running in kind of the same circles, and Strawberry's like, I'm hanging with these folks that are actually really, if you're wanting to stop doing stuff, just hanging with them, you can kind of hang with them and kind of get by. So,
Mm-hmm.
but but I still like the idea that our Drow is adopted. That no one else would have adopted a Drow, but you have this Yuan-ti family who's like, no, we get it. So we've adopted you. And so from that standpoint, you are being sent to school. You're just being sent to a slightly different school, which is basically martial. You're being sent to martial school for learning how to do archery. That they saw your skill with a bow and were like, yeah, no, we you don't need to be studying magic. You need to be studying how to wield that bow. So, but and the thing is, we're establishing this. This was years ago. Where we're starting, y'all have been hanging out for years. Apparently, both it was Shade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shade.
Yeah. Shade and Strawberry have been keeping their noses clean enough to
Mhm.
not get too
Clean
much major
enough.
trouble. Yeah, clean enough to not be in too
Well,
much
you know,
trouble.
Strawberry likes to. His hands kind of wander.
Yeah, apparently.
Strawberry likes helping those old ladies.
And
Oh,
It's not my fault they lose their stuff.
and I would say that basically, yeah, as y'all have hung out, Kat's character with this idea of a shop has presented an idea that it's like, this is something for a legit life that if we can pull this off, things can change for us a little, you know? So, and it really is. You've got the one magic user who's running the shop, and you got 3 guys who can kill stuff. And you basically go, okay, these are the things that we need to have killed. Let's go kill them, you know? So, so you basically got, you're the ringleader in a way, Kat, and you've got your entourage that'll do the fighting for you. Not that you can't do your own fighting, but yeah, glass cannon and all that. All right. I am tired of just saying Normalusa and Cat co-op, so I would like some names.
all right. Let me pull up a Google Doc.
Right, let me
'Cause I
search
gotta
up
keep track of
typical
all
UNT
this.
names.
Yeah, I'm working on my Google Doc too. Well, it wasn't my Google Doc to start, but I kept working on it.
Ha!
I like how you've got the idea. You're leaning into the character. I like it.
I lean in, yeah.
I like
Alright,
USA.
take these.
Honestly, I like USA as a name.
Usa.
Lusa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
USA.
No, USA. USA with the U, right?
Yeah.
USA.
USA.
USA. USA.
USA.
USA.
Extremely patriotic.
Don't joke.
The hair is red, white, and blue.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Of course, on that one.
So
is,
I was a fighter, samurai, and what?
Drow
Fighter,
elf
samurai.
is the.
Draw.
And we're
Drow
starting at
elf.
level 3. Let me
Okay.
get to that build real quick, and I will let you know the other things that you can add to that. Of course, we're going to have to roll for stats.
Okay.
Which y'all are going to be doing that with your own dice if you haven't. Which that's the thing. If your dad doesn't have dice, y'all are going to have to lend him some dice.
I thought I was
So-
just gonna use online stuff because I don't
well,
actually
yeah,
have
there
dice.
there is that. Yeah, there's the digital dice. Let's see
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna. Are we? Do we do digital dice or?
You can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be cheating the whole time.
See, and that's the
Don't.
thing. I am trusting you guys. This is an honor system situation. Don't
Where do you
betray that
go?
trust, please.
What's a good spot for that?
Yeah. Oh.
Digital dice. Is it digital.com or something?
It's free. Just search it up.
You can you can also download one on your phone too. It's called Mighty Dice.
Mighty
Oh,
Dice
good
app.
idea.
Yeah,
It's
Mighty
an
Dice.
app?
Yeah, it's an app. I find that one's just real easy because you can select up to how many you need to roll at the same time, and you can select which combination of ones you need to roll at the same
Not
time.
sponsored.
No, yeah, not sponsored. Sorry. Unless,
Yeah,
Unless.
sponsor us.
dude. I
By
yeah.
all means.
Yes, please.
I will not say no to a sponsorship, but as of right now, no. We're just mentioning them because they are a great dice app.
Right. Good resource.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I need to look up names. I got sidetracked.
So, Yusa,
Yes.
if you might want to write some of this down. So, how I built this
Okay,
character.
okay.
Once again, your base stats, you're going to have to come up with that. But your fighter proficiencies, I have down for this build acrobatics and perception.
Acrobatics and What did you just say?
Perception.
Oh, perception.
Now, this build, I had their background as soldier, that doesn't really make sense for yours. You're too young. So we're gonna have to think about like what background you have, because that's going to determine some. That's going to determine some proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a samurai proficiency eventually, so go ahead and write it down. You won't have it yet, but you will get one eventually. I put that into insight. Basically, the idea of you can tell when someone is being shady, which I would say hanging out with Shade and Strawberry, you've learned how to figure out when someone's shady because you've been hanging with them. Go ahead, Kat.
I have a name.
Okay.
Sophie.
Sophie.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's spelled weird though, because the name generator had a different name, and then I just cut out some letters.
Okay.
Should I spell it out loud?
Nah. So we'll keep
Okay.
know this is Sophie. I kind of do want a last name for you since your family is so like
Importante.
yeah. Since they are a noble family, we need a last name. The house of. Sorry to put you on the spot, but once again, you're kind of linchpin in the story. All right, Yusa,
House
real
of
quick.
Cards.
I also, you're not going to get this right away, but go ahead and write this down because this is part of the build.
Okay, I'll write it down.
So, as you go up, you're going to get, like I said, either feats or skill increases. We are playing the type of game where I allow you to have both every time there's a level up in that way. But the things I have down, which I built this character with the classic way, which is either a feat or a buff. So you can actually probably get more feats than this in the end, but these are the main ones that I have for this build. So the first one is Elven Archery.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah. No, Elven Accuracy. I'm sorry. Elven
Oh.
Accuracy. The next one is Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Then I have Resilient, and in brackets, Dex. So Resilient, basically, you're going to increase your dexterity with the Resilient. And Gunner. Now, as we play, you can probably like mix and match where you're going to plug what in. I would say Elven Accuracy you are going to want to take as soon as you can, because that's the whole reason you're an elf, is to be really accurate with that bow.
I got a
see.
question. Is there like a Google Doc where I can see all the skills for this, or what?
Like see all the feats? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, see all the feats.
There's not a Google Doc, but there is a web source that if you just look in like D&D 5e, which by the way that's what we're going off of is 5e, not the new stuff. You can actually put in feats, and it'll give you a whole list of feats. Yeah, you have basically you have 3 more slots that you can slot some feats into that I don't have in this build. Those are the 4 that you have, but you actually have a total of 4, 5, 7 spots that you can fill in the end. But that's also suggesting that we get all the way to level 19, which we are far away from that. So we're little 03, which when we level up finally, you will actually get your first feat at that point. So
Okay, I see.
but yeah, and then when you do end up rolling stats, I can definitely see here. Obviously, dexterity is what you're going to want to put your largest stuff into. And then I have it as wisdom as your secondary. And that's because the samurai, and that's the thing. I leave it to you. How much are we going to lean into the samurai flavoring? Like when you showed up at the doorstep, of course, as an orphan, did you show up with like a set of armor that was like samurai style, or are we going to go with a different thing and that's just what that subclass is called? So because we could say you're like from a faraway land or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that could be more interesting, like faraway land, like orphan. I lost my memory,
Well,
and
yeah, yeah, and you have some armor.
we
You
And
can,
I
can
don't
play
remember
around with
anything.
that. Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. I like that idea.
Okay.
That you showed up.
Can I lose my memory too? Let's work.
No. That would the whole idea that you mimic stuff and that's how you talk, and then the fact that what you mimic is thieves can't. You losing your memory would not be a good thing, because then it'd be like I don't know how to talk at all. So, but and
Yeah, I was looking at this list of words that I'm supposed to know. It's really long. Like I'm supposed to say Ken for house, and Bob Ken, a house that can easily be robbed. That's just every house, isn't it?
Did you actually look up like someone who created a thieves can't language?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Because actually, classically,
Overachiever.
thieves can't typically is just like whatever the DM says it is. I was just gonna let you be like "Abadee-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-doo,"
Oh.
you know. But if you wanted to go that way, I'd go for it, man. So if you
Sure.
sure,
Good luck. Good
I was about to say, just don't hope that I understand it, because I will not.
yeah,
That's the challenge.
typically it's just
You have to
can
learn my character before you learn your character. Just leave it. Speak.
Oh, jeez.
but there are those who have actually put the idea that thieves can't is actually more like a sign language, but for purpose of our storyline, it's not. That there is a version of thieves can't that is sign language, but there is a spoken one, and that's what you're speaking. So, but I was gonna let you just kind of come up with noises, and we're gonna be like, "Yep, that's thieves can't," you know. So
Wouldn't I have to explain what I'm saying anyway?
Yep.
yes, you do, but you don't have to learn an actual language. You can just go habidur. Yeah. Yes, cat. Or should I
I
say?
texted I texted the
That means-
chat,
Uh-huh.
the name,
Okay.
Discord chat. Did it show up?
Which chat?
Oh, the Discord chat,
The
huh?
one for the general chat or whatever.
Oh, the general.
Everyone, by the way, everyone on Discord is gonna read that and be like, "What?"
Eh.
Oh,
Eh.
should we make a private group chat?
Yeah, maybe.
Where we-
Probably.
Probably make a separate
I
one.
who wants to make that?
Well, I'm admin, so if you
Yeah,
wanna make
since
that-
you're
Yeah.
admin, I would say that Nate needs to do it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see it. Actually, it's oops. It doesn't look like
It's
it came
not
up.
there. Okay, well,
Yeah.
we should
So
create
would
a
I
chat for
then
just
say a
us.
bunch of
Fail.
stuff in my special speech and then type it out so everyone understands it?
It'd be a lot of work. Having us picking up our phone, looking at it, being like, okay,
Yeah.
let's nah.
No. Okay.
I would say
You could just speak in English and then throw in a couple words in there that we might not
right.
know as well.
Because the idea is
Or-
the team knows what you're saying.
You could just speak in English and say, "I am saying this in thieves' can't."
Right, exactly. That's what I was
It
thinking.
doesn't have to be
But-
difficult.
Also, I doubt that all of us are completely fluent. So me and normal will probably not know one or two words. So you could just throw in
Throw in a weird
like-
sound here and there.
yeah.
About Herbigard.
Hermagerd.
Yeah, that. He must be trying to say this.
Oh boy, this is gonna be hard.
Hey, you were the one that came up with it.
You wanted this.
It's your fault.
Is
All right, there is a
Oh,
D&D
this
chat.
it? Okay, time to type this out again.
Oh, am
So-
I in it, or what's happening? Where?
Oh,
Where
it's
do
just
I
a
find
general. It's a general thing. You can click on it if you're looking at Discord. Discord.
it? Oh, I see it. Okay.
Here?
I made a Google Doc. Is there
Ba-ding.
anything I should change? I'm gonna send you guys a link. Yeah, I think this is it.
Oh, okay, down there. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you guys all have access, but I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
over
over here. Yeah. I don't think A should mess with it. I mean, you can. You can change anything, but
Thing is, part of it got cut off. I can only look at so
Hey,
much.
you can do what you want.
what happened?
I
Is
can
it
only
cut
see
off?
like part the samurai part got cut off. Is there more beyond that? Because or maybe that's just the picture.
There's a little more. There's a
Visit
little
site.
more.
Ah.
Wait, let me.
I don't know.
Right, I see people in it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, should we share like
that
all
works.
our Google Docs? Or
Um.
what?
If you have them.
Yeah, if you have,
Sure.
it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course, we're not done. We're not quite done with
Yeah. I'll.
filling stuff out.
Edit it.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hold it like we don't have like your AC or your HP or all that. We haven't quite gotten to there. So
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hard name to say.
well,
What name?
the last name of the family.
Yeah, I might make it simpler.
Oh. Do you guys have all? Oh. Can I see what the name is or?
It's coming up. Give it time. All right, so 2 rogues, a fighter. Y'all definitely dex heavy. You guys, none of y'all are bruisers. So, which is fine. Everything will be real like trying to move around the battlefield strategically. So.
Do
And-
we have to know what each other's characters are, or skills and things like that?
Not really.
Mm,
You keep up with
Yeah,
your
not
own stuff.
necessarily.
I need to
Yeah.
know more than everyone else on that regard, but there is some things I can basically look, that's what you need to be keeping up with.
Normally, if you need some help with something, you can always be like, "Hey, does anybody have any skills in regards to this particular thing?" And then we can look at everything and say yay or nay on such.
Right. And over
Okay.
time, the longer we play, there's going to be things that you get really used to. Well, this individual does this a lot, so it's going to be you're going to start picking up on that kind of thing.
Yep. Yep.
So-
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. This is the core group. This storyline, again, if someone's missing, you're sick that day or you had some other errand you had to do. So, this is a real loose game. This is the core group. We might actually incorporate someone else down the line. And like I said, we kind of need a bruiser, so if someone like Cast Raptor decides to come in, because that guy he likes to do barbarians, or if Gandalf decides to join in, so we might bring a bruiser in at some point, but it is very come and go. So yes,
I put the name in the chat.
yeah, I heard the
Yep.
bloop.
What do you think of that one?
Slesley Inu.
Oh, so
Selfie.
Oh,
Slesley.
Slesley.
Selfie.
What? Okay, how do you say it?
Selfie.
So like taking a picture?
Selfie.
Is it
Like
so?
sell. S-Z-E-L.
Selzy?
Like selling. Like selling wares.
Selzy. Oh, I was hearing selfie.
Selfie.
Like taking a picture of selfie.
Selzy.
So Selzy.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, I know. what you
Selzy
mean. Okay.
Inu.
Elsie is the family name?
No, Inu is the family name.
Anui
Inui.
is the family name.
Annoy. Oh.
Inui.
What then? What is Selzy?
That's her first name.
Character name.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Inui.
No, the family name.
The house of Inui.
Mhm.
The noble house of Inui.
Fascinating.
Inui.
Inui. Sounds very
Inui.
Hawaiian in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Very what?
Right?
Hawaiian.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Inui. Inui waka waka wa.
Anui.
I'm sorry if I offended anybody by mocking how Hawaiian sounds to me.
So offended.
Ugh. Who knows? Someone out there maybe. So Annoy. Okay. So, being that that's your family's name, and being that you are the linchpin, being that this is kind of your dream, and you've gotten these guys to kind of get on board with your dream,
It's all your fault.
is it Annoy's Hollow?
It's my fault. Huh?
Is it
good
Annoy's
with that.
Hollow? The shop?
Oh, now I need a shop name?
Yeah. Hollow, like I said, we're thinking Hollow will be at the end, but there needs to be something Hollow. And it's, by the way, just letting you know, it's going to be the title of the series. No pressure.
No pressure.
Would my character want for her business to be named after her family's last name?
Not necessarily. That was just a suggestion.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
guess
can't-
you could call
Or-
it Strawberries Hollow.
No.
No. No, you've been
I
outvoted.
don't know, I was considering it.
Oh, put it off on
Strawberry
huh?
Hollow is cute.
Strawberry Hollow.
I don't know.
In the middle of a swamp.
Inviting.
Yeah.
Floppy Hollow.
Man, that's a little on the
Strawberry
nose.
Hollow.
Strawberry.
You know.
Um,
Mage
I
Hollow.
like Can't Find Me Hollow.
Huh?
Can't find me.
Can't find me
Oh.
Hollow. Trove Hollow, like a treasure trove. Trove Hollow, because the idea is that you're going to have treasure.
Hidden Hollow.
Hidden Hollow.
Hidden
Alliteration.
Hollow.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh. Finder's Hollow.
Ah. Yeah. Because the idea if y'all are going and grabbing stuff, finders keepers almost.
Right?
And
Finder's Hollow.
and whoever finds it gets to see what wares y'all have.
Yeah.
I like that actually. Finders Hollow.
And people can come and look for things that we've found. And buy them, obviously.
Yeah. If y'all are okay with that, I kind of like that. Finders Hollow.
Finder's Hollow. I'm good with that.
That's good. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
So, something along the lines of the exploits of Finders Hollow.
As the
Oh.
series name.
Yes. I think we've got something. I might workshop that a little bit, but yeah. All right, Finders Hollow. The store is named Finders Hollow. Very nice.
Yes.
All
Or
right.
Keeper's Hollow.
Finders Keepers.
Finders Keepers.
Keepers Hollow. The name changes every so many months between Finders Hollow to Keepers Hollow.
It's making
See
it
how
more
it just
difficult
seemed-
to find.
We don't know those Finders people. This is Keeper's Hollow.
So, I don't know. I like Finders Hollow better
Trying to
because
figure out what brings in the most business.
yeah, yeah, trying.
Yeah.
I like Finders better though because it does denote the idea that y'all are once again y'all are even for
Searching.
a town that's off the beaten path. You're off the beaten path of that town. So the idea is that those
So they've
who-
got to find it.
right.
Oh, I like that.
That you are a hidden gem in and of yourself.
Oh, yes.
So-
They have to find us
Yes.
to buy
Yep.
our stuff. Oh,
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
Is our shop in a willow tree?
It can be if you want to be.
I
A
like
big
willow
willow tree. It's not your typical willow like in our world. It's a big, thick, huge thing. But yes, willow.
Right.
So
The big guy.
Okay.
so remind me again.
What?
It's Selzy, right?
Selfie.
Selfie.
C-H-I-E.
Ellie.
So is it like what you do with a phone? A selfie?
It sounds like that,
Type it.
Okay.
but it's
Type it. Type it.
Sel-
Type it.
I know. She darn.
Selfie. I sent it. It's
I-
T-H.
she-
Selfie.
Selfie. Okay.
Fee.
Okay.
Oh,
Selfie. Okay. Okay.
Selfie. What?
Certain sounds weren't coming over the microphone very well. So,
Yeah.
selfie.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Selfie.
Selfie. Okay, so we got Yusa, Selfie, Strawberry,
Strawberry. And Shade.
and Shade. Strawberry Shade. That's a title in and of
Well,
itself.
Strawberry's last name is Picker.
Picker, yeah. Yeah. But okay,
Why is that? Pickle?
I would
That's
say
what
that
Dad said.
I say we're at a place now where we can start rolling for stats.
Nice.
So if you guys just kind of let me know the kind of thing, what kind of stats y'all have got. And I am going to pull up a character sheet so I can remember all the different things that y'all are going to need to, all the different information that y'all are going to need.
Will you send it to us or?
I mean, I could figure out how to do that. I can send you a link. That way you guys can. Yeah, that would be easier than me relaying it, wouldn't it? Oh, this is what I should do. I should turn on the internet. It gives great lighting for my face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just keep your internet on.
Do you have internet in a box somewhere?
Other screen. Internet in a box. Isn't that what a computer is? Isn't that what our phones are? I have the internet in a box. Okay. No, not character creator. That's
Do you ever
not what I
watch the
wanted.
IT crowd?
I've seen
Crowd.
clips. Yeah, I could see how you would be into that.
The one about how they put the internet in a box and then it falls and everyone scrambles to pick up the box
Oh no.
because
Haven't seen that one.
the whole world is depending on the internet that's in a box.
Mm.
It's a great episode.
Apparently,
Anyway,
something happened recently that a lot of people's internet is very dependent upon Amazon, and Amazon went down recently,
was
and it like
hilarious.
knocked a bunch of people off the internet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was their DNS service that messed up.
Mm.
Yeah, it was really funny. If
Oh,
it
really?
wasn't so painful.
How do I roll for character creation? What do I do?
What are you rolling? Okay, so here's how I normally do it. It's 4d6 for each stat. You take the largest of the three, and that becomes a number. You need, let's see, 6 of them, 6 numbers, and then you can plug in those 6 numbers wherever you like. Now, I let you do that process I'm going to say 4 times. So you're going to get 4 sets. You're going to get 4 sets of 6 numbers. And then from there, you can pick the one that you like the best and then plug them in wherever you would like. That way, hopefully you won't get something... Because sometimes you can roll and the rolls just are so bad and it's like, I'm not good at anything. So, but yeah, it's 4 6-sided dice. Take the largest of the 3 and that becomes one of your numbers in the line. And you do that 6 times. And then...
One of the numbers in the line?
Okay, so you need a number for strength, you need a number for dex, you need a number for constitution, you need a number for intelligence.
Intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Right. So,
Oh.
so the 4 dice. So you start with strength. And now, what I do is, once again, you can plug them in wherever you'd like. You just make a set of 6. And what I normally do is let everyone create 4 sets. So you're going to make 4 sets of 6. So, sorry, there's stages here. So the first stage is you're rolling 4 dice, a 6-sided dice. You take the top 3, and those top 3 become one of the numbers. You do that 6 times.
Oh, you add them up?
Yeah. So, like, say you rolled a 6, a 5, and a 3, and a 2. You get rid of the 2, you keep the 5, the 6, and the 3, and that becomes 14. So, I am about to send
What's a
you
good
guys-
What's a good stat for wizard? What should I put all of mine?
Intelligence. Intelligence is where it's at for you. Constitution would probably be the next one, because con allows you to hold certain abilities. If you got a nice con, that's what you're gonna roll if someone smacks you in the face while you're holding on to like an ability that's holding someone. Like, for instance, if you have hold person, that's concentration, and if someone hits you, you have to roll a constitution save to see if you can hold on to the ability, otherwise you drop the person. So but intelligence, constitution, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see. What are some other things for?
Wisdom?
Wisdom? No, not for a wizard. Trying to think of what some of the other things that a wizard would really need. Not strength. Dex, maybe.
Charisma.
Charisma. I mean, charisma is just nice to have. Yeah, I would say that intelligent and con are your two big ones. Then everything else, it just kind of depends on what flavor you want. Do you want a wizard that actually can throw a punch a little better than a normal wizard can? Do you want one that's a little more, I can get out of situations a little more? That's Dex. So, anyway, I sent
Okay.
something in the
Does
chat.
a wizard ever use their wand to beat someone over the head?
If you run out of spell slots, yeah, you can get to that place where, and it doesn't normally go very well. That actually, I saw a joke, a meme where it was like, what happens when what's called a martial class, which are the ones that do like use weapons mostly, goes against a spell user, and the spell user runs out of spells, and then he's like, okay, let's go, let's fight, and the person punches them and like, oh, that really hurt. And they're like, have you never been in a fight before? You know. Yeah, but it never hurt like that. So, anyway. So, yeah. If you guys... So, here, I'm going to... Do I have any paper around here? I'm going to give an example of what I mean by rolling up some stats. That way you guys can see it.
Okay, I have my 6 numbers that were added up and stuff. I have 2
Okay.
14s, 2 10s, and 2 13s.
All right. Now, you're going to do that same process 3 more times.
3 more times!
But each set is its own set of 6. Trust me, it will make for a more rounded character. Though a 13 and a 13 and 14 and a 10, none of those are going to give you that intelligent boost that you really want. You want to roll a little better.
So
I'm giving you
I
a
do
chance.
this whole process.
So you're going to have multiple sets of 6, and the one that looks the best is the one you're going to go with.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is a complicated process.
This is a process to. I'm trying to give you guys the best chance that you can to really put the stats into what you want. It's not foolproof.
The
'cause
dice
sometimes-
has how many numbers?
well, in this case, it's a 6-sided dice, so 6.
Are there any numbers repeated?
No, not on 6. Not
Oh.
with these. So
Okay, so this is a regular dice. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we roll 4 times and then we add up.
yes. Roll. You okay? Not directly. Okay, I'm doing physical dice, so I'm gonna hold them for the. You take 4 6-sided.
Oh, okay.
Oop, that one went away. Oh, and that was the black one too. There it is.
I just rolled 3 6s in a row
All right.
for one of my thingies.
All right. So what I got a 5, I got a 5, I got a 2, and I got a 6. Out of those 4, I throw away the 2. I keep the 2 5s and the 6. That gives me a 16. So I write that down. Write down 16. Which is not bad. Okay, got a 5, a 4, and a 3. I throw away the 3. And that gives me a 14. Of course, big money is if you can get 3 6s.
Oh, we have to throw away 1 dice.
Yeah, the smallest.
Oh, okay.
The lowest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 10.
Are you guys running Windows
I'm rolling physical
on
dice.
your computers?
Yes, we're running. Yeah, we're doing. I'm doing Windows.
Okay, if you're running Windows, you can use this.
Get random.
you wanna just
minimum. Minus
Paste that
minimum.
in. If you're running on Mac, which I think normal is. Let me see. What's the Mac command for a random number generation? Where is that?
Of course, this way,
maybe-
by doing the 4 dice though, you actually have a cap,
Mhm.
which is 18. So, if it's just random numbers, you can end up with stuff that you can't use. So,
Okay.
Oh, it's a cap on 18. So once you reach over 18, it
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
limits the number.
Right. By rolling
You can roll.
4 6-sided dice, the highest you can get is 3 sixes, which come to 18. Because you got to throw one dice out. So,
Okay, but you can do that
Huh.
with this too. You just have to remove
10,
the
15.
result. Hold on.
One more for me.
So, I got a
My
question.
second set of stats is crazy.
Is it good
Oh.
crazy or bad crazy? Or all over the place?
Interesting crazy. One stat is 18, the rest are lower than 14 with 11, 12, and 13. And
Ooh.
9. One of them is 9.
Ooh, well, see, that's fun. That gets fun, though, because then it's like intelligence. You got it. But that 9 is like whatever stat you put in is like if you put in strength,
Yeah.
you know?
One hit, dead.
Yeah. Or if you put it into charisma, you can't charm people for nothing. You know, that kind of thing. So, this is what I rolled up. It's actually not a bad spread, which is 16, 14, 10, 15, 15, and 16, I believe. And that's actually a very good
Alright,
spread.
So just checking. You run 4 times random numbers, throw 1 out. That's
Yeah.
1 value.
Yes.
Okay.
And you do that. So you do that 6 times, and that's 1 set. And then you do that again 3 more times to get 3 sets of 6 numbers.
Okay.
It's simple once you've done it enough.
Yeah.
I'm realizing trying to describe it sounds way more complicated than really what it is. It's just rolling dice a bunch. And why I do that is, again, to just give you a really good, like she said, she's got one. That would be it. You're going to have completely different experiences. If you have like one that's real low, then you're a person who's not skilled in a lot of things. One that's real high, you're really good at stuff. One that's like what she had, which is basically, I'm really good at one thing, and everything else is kind of lacking. You know, stuff like that. So by having 4 sets, it gives you the chance to choose what kind of experience you want. I tend to go with ones where it's like, I got a lot of good big numbers in this set, so I'm taking that one. But there's been other ones where it's like, I purposely want to take a certain one because it's going to give me a negative modifier. It's going to actually has a negative effect on certain stats instead of positive effect. Which we'll get into that. You have the number. The number then corresponds with what's called
Okay.
a modifier.
3 sets of stats.
Okay?
Which one should I choose? I have one of them that has 2 16s, but the other numbers are kind of low. And then I have one that has 1 18, but the numbers are kind of the other numbers.
Okay, that sounds like 2 sets.
Yeah, and then the other one is just all low, so
Oh, you're just... Nah, never mind that.
yeah, forget that one.
You could do one... like I said, I allow for 4. So you can do another one if you'd like, if you don't like those numbers. But...
I'll try one more time.
Okay.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
So
Yeah.
strength, constitution, intelligence, charisma, dexterity, and
Let's
Is
see,
there more?
There's just 6 of them. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one.
wisdom.
I have strength, constitution, intelligence,
You're missing.
charisma,
You're missing.
dexterity.
Oh no. Okay. You got dexterity. Okay. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Oh, wisdom. Okay, that's the one I'm missing.
And there are certain subclasses too that, like for instance, the fighter class. You want to go dex. You're gonna really want to pump that number into dex, the higher numbers into dex. But your particular build works well with a good wisdom as well. So, and constitution never hurts to be good, because constitution has to do with how many hit points you have. So.
But these numbers that we're rolling are just the starting numbers, right?
Yes. This is the very beginnings.
I'm getting good numbers here. Only one that was low was charisma, and that was 7.
Okay. Oh, that is low. Ooh. Woof.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
like a
bad.
negative. That's going to turn into a -2 on your rolls, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
So
Yikes.
you don't. Well, that makes sense though. You don't know how to talk to people. You only know how to talk to your friends, so that totally fits. So
It just happened.
yeah. So
I I got
So
14. No, do we tell you the numbers that we got?
You can, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I have 14 for strength, 18 constitution, intelligence is 13, charisma 7, dexterity 15, and wisdom 12.
Okay. I will let you plug those numbers in at different spots. By the way, you don't have to do it directly. I would put that 18 into your dex, being that you're a rogue.
Okay, switch those around.
Yeah.
All right, so 15
Uh,
becomes.
Let's see.
Constitution.
Con is always a good one to have kind of up. Yes. I see a hand up.
My choice is still in between those two I talked about
Okay,
before.
didn't
This
go
last
well,
one that
huh?
I did was
Okay.
so it's okay. I'll list out all the numbers of the first one. It's
Yeah.
11, 18, 12, 9, 13, and 14. The second set is 14, 9 again, 16, 10, 16, 11.
Okay. What are the modifiers of being a Yuan-ti? Like, what do they give you?
Let me see.
Because you might make the 216s work with your bonuses if you do it right.
AI overview says +1 to intelligence, +2 to charisma.
So you're kind of innately charismatic.
Oh yeah, Critical Role Wiki says +2 to charisma and +1 to intelligence.
Okay, so +1 to intelligence. It doesn't get you quite to the 18, but you could take one of those 16s, put it in intelligence, and have that +1, which would take you up to 17. So you'd basically just be one step away from that 18.
Okay.
Which could happen when we do a skill boost. And then you could put that other 16 into con or something like that. That gives you a little more hit points. Or if you want to be really charismatic, you put it in charisma and get that +2 on top of that, and that would give you 18. But I don't know. I don't know if you want to really.
I also have the 9 to worry about. So should I put that 9 in something I really don't care about, or should I put it somewhere to even it all?
That's called your dump stat. What stat
Okay, I'll
are
put
you
it in
just
my
like
dump stat.
I'm horrible at this. So, which I would say with a wizard probably strength. It'd be like I am not strong. That's why I have these guys helping me out. So,
Makes sense.
yep.
That's how I usually get my stuff.
So, and you can go ahead and you don't have to tell us what you're plugging into what, but you can. And that's the thing. My thing is it's recorded, but I have a feeling this group's we're all gonna kind of say for me. I'm gonna go back and reference it, but everyone's gonna kind of forget what the numbers are. So.
Okay.
And we'll go over modifiers here in a little bit once everyone has their numbers and are comfortable with them.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so I'm thinking 9 strength, 10 dexterity,
Okay.
14 constitution, 16 +1 intelligence, 11 wisdom, 16 +2 charisma.
Oh, okay. Very charismatic. Well, yeah, you're a shopkeeper. Makes sense. So,
I gotta sell stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. You're the face. So.
On the face of the business, y'all.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, you probably want to keep me in the back.
Yeah, with a 7 in charisma. Woo! Woo!
Yeah, we
Of course,
don't
you
want
could-
you
Gonna be
out
the-
there.
Although
no.
I could make an argument that you could put that 7 into wisdom. The fact that you keep on pilfering stuff and everyone's like, dude, stop.
Oh,
That-
no
that you-
self-control,
That
kind of?
you're not very wise, with your, because that is one way that you could do it. Now, not being
I
wise
feel like
also.
you've got to have a certain amount of wisdom to steal.
Well, I
Oh.
guess, but now I believe
But like
wisdom.
I said, I never stolen anything. I just
There is
You've
an
got to
old-
have a certain amount of wisdom to talk to old ladies and suddenly get their stuff.
yeah.
There-
This wisdom.
There is a trope of the idea of the quote-unquote thief being from a culture that doesn't have this idea of ownership, so that basically whatever, and so from their perspective, it's like, I'm not stealing it. It's for everybody, right? Everyone just takes whatever, and then everyone's like, no, we actually have ownership in this culture. I own this. So, but anyway, that was just a thought of you could do that. Now that what that leaves you vulnerable to is mind control, when wisdom tends to be that which kind of can keep you from being manipulated. Wisdom and intelligence tend to be those types of things that keep you from being manipulated. So, so you don't necessarily have to do that. You could put it in charisma and just be. But I did like that too. That you don't know how to talk to people because you've been speaking Thieves' Cant all this time. So charisma works as well. So, but
Wisdom and charisma.
What numbers do we roll next?
well, I actually want to hear from Shade and
Oh yeah, those other two.
Yusa. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, sorry,
Rude.
this character sheet is a little funny. I'm messing with it right now, and it kind of messed the little things up. Oop.
I'm
Well,
just writing mine on paper.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've
Yeah,
got,
I should probably do that. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Shade?
oh, I was just gonna say I've got a 10 to strength, 17 to dexterity, but because of my race, it gives me a +2, which brings it to a 19.
Nice.
12 to constitution, 13 to intelligence, 14 to wisdom, and 10 to charisma.
Okay.
How did you go over 18 again?
It was
His
my
race features.
my race
Yeah,
features.
you
it
need to
gives me
look
a
up-
+2.
Yeah, you
Search
need to
up
look up.
Kenku
Yeah.
race bonuses.
Yes.
D&D
yes.
5e.
Race. Okay.
Classic 5e, because then they started doing the whole thing where it's like, you
Uh,
get to
D&D
choose whatever you want to put it
5e?
behind. And again, I don't like that. I like it.
Hmm.
Being that
You
you
said-
erase-
D&D 5e?
5e, yeah.
Yeah. Number 5, letter E.
Yeah. 5th edition is what that stands for. You alright over there?
Yep. Hiccups. My dinner's messing
Bless
with me.
you.
What do
Gesundheit.
you eat?
My sister made a stew, so I got to eat some of that.
Oh, yummy.
Mhm.
Potatoes.
I have
Stick 'em in the
a
stew.
charisma of 7. Is that
What?
important?
Well,
You'll be
just
fine.
means
You've got
that
a
you-
really charismatic.
You stay in the
Well-
back of the
your
shop
group.
with Strawberry.
Remember how he said that, I kind of feel like Drow kind of have this punk feel to them? That would fit, which is just be like, I'm just going to tell you whatever I think, just straight up, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Mm-hmm.
So
If
yeah.
you want
that could-
sugar, go talk to Strawberry.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Dex,
Nate.
yes.
And just
Would it
handle
have
the
benefited
stuff.
me to put the 18, from the other list into the intelligence to get up to 19 and then have all my other stats to be...
Yeah, that's another way.
Bland.
Yeah, and I'll let you shift it if you
I
want.
already erased all my numbers.
Oh no!
no!
Just everything
How
else
did
was just
you erase
really
your numbers?
mediocre.
But
So,
then erase
but
it.
yes, that's one way of you could have done it. You could have done the 18 and everything else.
Would that be better, or... Because I know I had a 9 in that other list.
Uh-huh. You had a 9 in the
Same
other
as
list
this
too?
one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, also.
So 18, 9, and what do you remember kind of what some of the other ones were?
There was a 14, and then the others were like an 11, 13, maybe there was a 12.
Maybe.
I mean, you could have done that if you would like. That would have taken your 18 if you put in intelligent and bumped it to a 19, which is your main stat. You probably would put the 9 in the strength. Yeah, I do remember you saying something about an 11. Now, you wrote it on paper. Is there any chance that there's like an imprint of what you wrote? You could like do that thing where you shade
I
over
see a
it.
12,
Okay.
a 14,
Okay.
I think. Nothing else.
Okay.
And I don't even know if that 14 is real.
How about this? Of course, this could go really wrong on my end of things, but let's say you keep the 18, you keep the 9, roll 4 more numbers to fill in the unknown,
Okay.
and we'll see what we get.
4 more things of the routine?
Just
Okay.
to make a set of 6.
Okay.
Is the link that has the rogue PDF, does it have a rogue in it?
What?
I'm looking at it. I thought this was going to be for rogues, but it's got a bunch of blanks.
Oh, are you talking about the character sheet?
Yeah.
The character sheet is this is a general character sheet, so it's for any class.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to be blanks that you wouldn't fill in, and it's got blanks you would fill in, but no one else would.
So I
So.
need to find a place where... Oh, races. Is that it? Racial...
Oh, on the
Characters
okay, on the
maybe?
character sheet, you're not going to find the answers that we were asking you to look for. You need to open up a web browser and look up Kinku.
Kenku details. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Ability score increase.
There you go.
Increases by 2. Dexterity. Oh,
So
wonderful.
Shazam.
you get a +2 to dexterity. What else? Normally there's 2 things.
1 to wisdom.
Ah, okay.
And 30 speed
Oh well, that's
in
yeah.
feet.
Most people have that's normal speed. Your face said that those rolls weren't really that great.
I got another 9,
Ooh.
and then a 14, 11, and 12.
All right. To be fair, because that's not what you got on the other one, you can bump that 9 up to 11.
Yay!
Yeah. And if you want to use that set, you can.
Okay. I think so. I think I will.
You're not going to be quite as charismatic, but you will have more intelligence, which is
Yeah.
your main stat. So.
Yeah. I'll put my 14 in charisma, so I still have a max of 16.
All right. It just means you're a little more mediocre and everything else. You're just kind of
Yeah.
run of the mill. Because 10, 11 is a +0. So,
Yeah.
at least it's not negative. That
Yeah.
2 9s that's harsh. Of course, having 2 guys with 7s, man. Ugh. Which I think what we're going to do next is I'm going to actually look in my book and find the spot that gives us what those stats actually give you with what's called modifiers. So let me find that spot in the book. Here it is. I found it. I'm getting quite versed at where to go in this book for certain things. So, with a 6 or a 7, so that if you had this piece of paper, if you had the character sheet, you would be plugging in. So you see how there's a box, you'd plug in the number there, but then there's a little bubble. The bubble's where you put your what kind of modifier that number gives you. But yeah,
Oh.
with that set with the 7s, that's a -2. You take points away
Ooh.
from your rolls with charisma. You guys are so bad at charisma
Wow.
that y'all actually have a -2 when y'all roll dice.
Oh my.
Yeah, y'all are not charismatic at all.
Well,
Y'all
hold on.
offend
I have
people. Hey,
Since
but-
I'm a drought, I
That's-
have +1 charisma. Can I
Oh,
turn
really?
that to plus?
I mean, that automatically applies. So you're at
Oh, okay.
8.
Okay.
That's still a -1. You're
Not
just
as bad as a
not as
-2.
-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1 point
I'll
can make a
take it.
difference. Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay.
what does a 19 do?
A 19. That gives you a +4. 18 would give you a +4 as well. But whenever you increase, you can just increase by one more, and it'll bump you to 20, and that will give you a +5. So you're closer. You're
I'm
able-
closer to success. Got
Right,
it.
right, 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 right. So, but yes, a 19 will give you a +4, and 18 will give you a +4. So if anyone has anything kind of in that sphere, so I'm just gonna kind of go down
Go
the list.
through the list, yeah.
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 Since seven was the lowest, we have a -2. 8 to 9 is a -1. A 10 to 11 is a +0. So I heard a lot of those there. So I'm going to give y'all some time to fill in some +0s.
Oh.
And let me know when y'all are done with your 10s or 11s.
Wait. So it's minus what for charisma 8?
-1.
Okay. And then. So +0.
And for those who watch this, who get around to watching this, this is basically just a beginner's course on how to build characters. So,
Yeah, you can
I
even
can also
follow
show my
along.
sheet of paper.
yeah.
So you said
Yeah.
+0s on everything?
+0
10
is
to 11?
10 to 11.
If you have those numbers.
If you have a
You
10
put
or
a
11 on a,
+0
it
to your
equals
little
up.
bubble underneath the main stat.
Here,
I don't
I'll
have
kind of
any
give you a
10s or
show.
11s.
Here.
So
Can you see this? I don't know if you can see it. You see the little bubble?
Wait.
looking for this thing they're showing us. Oh, hey. Yes. And what?
Yeah.
Again?
The main stat is in the square, and then the modifier that the number Nate is telling you, the +0, is in the little circle. So if you
And
have
only if you
an
have a 10 or
11 or a 10 in the square, that means you put a +0 in the circle.
Okay. And if you don't have that, what do you put?
Oh, we're getting
He
through
goes through the list.
it. Okay, so you want me to start over?
Oh,
So now that you understand?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, if you have a number, if your number for your ability is a 6 through 7, that is a -2. That's going to give a -2 to your rolls. So your
To every
charisma,
roll.
your
Okay.
charisma has a -2 modifier.
Uh-huh.
If you have an 8 through 9, that's a -1.
Mhm.
If you have a 10 through 11, that's a +0. So basically, 10 through 11 is your common person. This is what a common person can do in this area. So you're a commoner, basically, in whatever that ability is. 12 to 13 is a +1.
Okay.
So, and let you guys let me know how, because I don't know how many, I didn't keep up with how many 13s or
Just-
12s you'll have.
Since I have a racial on one of these,
Mm-hmm.
how does it interact with that +1?
Okay, which
It doesn't interact with the +1.
Two.
It interacts with the square number.
Yeah, so
You
your
add whatever
wisdom,
racial feature to the number in the big square.
right?
That's
Okay,
your
so
main
then this
stat.
+1 becomes still an addition to that.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, what was your wisdom originally when you rolled it?
12. And then my King Coup gives me +1.
So that would be a 13.
Okay. So,
So your big number is 13, and in the
Right.
little circle is the +1.
Is +1 because 12 and 13 have pretty much the same modifier. It just means that if you decide to put some more power behind that ability later on, you'll bump up to the next level, which will give you a +2.
should I keep these separate in case my King Coup changes?
You keep the numbers separate, yes.
That's why you have a square and a bubble. They do need to be related to each
Okay,
other,
okay.
but they're separate. Yes, pencil. It's not paper and pen. It's paper and pencil, because you erase
Oh,
things
yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
that's one of the
And then you
things-
lose that information forever.
Yeah, that happens too. Okay, if there's any 14 to 15s, those are +2.
Okay.
So,
Twice.
if you've got any 16 to 17s, that's a +3. And then if you
Alright.
have any 18 through 19s, that's a +4.
Okay.
Stats are looking good.
Yeah.
What about 20s?
I've only got one -1.
Yeah. Strength.
Drink. Eh.
20s? Plus 20s?
So,
No +20s.
no, not 20s,
No.
not
That
yet.
would be crazy.
All right. Let's see. The next thing we're gonna look at is
Well,
saving throws, which I do believe your class is what shows you what saving throws that you get advantage on. I don't know if any racial features do that.
Who's Rachel?
Yeah, who's Rachel? It's a Rachel feature. I don't know.
that might have been the lady's name.
Doop? Who dooped?
Who did do? What's that?
Oh, that's me. I'm just sending my stats. 'Cause,
Okay.
Racial
As a
benefits.
dupe?
So your dex. So you started off with a 17 on your dex and added
Yeah.
the 2? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works. That works. You are very dexterous, sir.
Thank
and
you.
that's good. That's good.
Thank you kindly.
So,
Dexterous is another stat? Or
dexterity,
is it
dex,
dexterity?
dexterity,
Oh.
dexterous is just another way of putting it. Little bit of vocabulary. All right, I do
Oh,
believe.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
on a different site that's not Critical Role, it's DnD Wiki
Mm-hmm.
dot. It says I can increase one score by 2 and a different score by 1, undeterminate, or increase 3 different scores by 1.
That is the system that they went to when they wanted to make it to where they were like, we don't want to be racist, so whatever you want to put it into, you can. And I'm like, I don't like
okay,
that.
so I
That-
should just stick to the.
Yeah, that takes away the flavor
Okay,
of the
okay.
races. It's like, why doesn't
Yeah.
matter what your race is ultimately on that one. So, I like the
Okay,
idea that certain races are bent certain ways, and you can either fight against the bent or you can go with it. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So of course y'all aren't actually doing character sheets. So one of the things you're going to want to do on your class is find out which 2 saving throws you have not advantage. It's it is proficiency. That's what it is. You need to find that out. Because proficiency bonus is a +2 at this point. Proficiency is just one of those things that's going to slowly build up as we go. And you're basically getting to choose which things proficiency goes into. Say there's some things that are kind of stagnant for your classes, and then there's some things that you get to pick, basically. So for instance, I have who is this? It's a bard? Is that my bard? This might be my turtle bard. Dexterity and charisma were his saving throws. So, and how you calculate that is, let's see. Yeah. How you calculate that is you take the modifier for whatever that stat is, plus your proficiency bonus, which is +2 at this point, and you just add them together. So, let's just, so that we know that what we're doing, let's start with Ark, since he's built characters before. What are your 2 saving throws that your class gives you?
Oh, let's see.
Should be like Dex and something. I think. Should be Dexterity and something, shouldn't it?
My saving throws?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a sec. I'm looking.
Where do you find that?
So your class is Rogue. You need to look up all the stuff for rogues, like the what makes up a
Under
rogue.
DnD charactersheet.com?
Here, let me find 5e. Watch me spell rouge. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Wait a second. Is this just regular class features? Sneak attack, thieves can't. Cunning action, steady aim. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to give you a link to look at.
Huh?
There we go. That's rogue layout on that.
Okay, it's dexterity and intelligence.
Okay, so dexterity and intelligence. So what you would do is you would take your dexterity modifier and your intelligence modifier and add 2 to both of them, and that is what you would get, what you would add to a saving throw for both dex and intelligence. Whereas all your other saving throws are just going to be your base, whatever your modifier is for that particular ability is what you've got to work with.
Oh, I'm so confused.
So it's going to be
You're-
numbers you add on top of what you have in your base?
Yeah. Your proficiency bonus is +2, which everybody's is +2 at this point. And you're a rogue as well, so it's your dexterity and your intelligence. So you'd take your modifier, the one that's in the bubble, and you'd take that and you would add 2 to it. So, and that's what you would add to what's called a saving throw, which saving throws are for like when someone trying to do something to you and that ability is to resist it. So dexterity is jumping out of the way of a bomb. A dexterity saving throw. Intelligence saving throws are like trying to keep someone from entering your mind and controlling you. Things like that. So just y'all need to make a note of that's those saving throws that y'all have your bonus on, because the bonus will go up as we level up. It will then go up to 3. So you would take your base stat or your base modifier and +3 at that point. And so these things are only you're going to get better at it basically as time goes on because of proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So, how about you, our fighter? What are your proficiency bonuses? Do you know?
Me?
Your saving throws.
Oh, saving throws.
Mhm.
I'm still. Honestly, I kind of spaced out.
Here, let me.
I will not lie.
Hang on, I'll tell you real quick. He's a fighter.
Yeah. Yep. And since you're samurai, later on you're actually going to get wisdom saving
Wait, by
throws.
fighter you mean monk, right?
No, fighter.
No.
No, not monk.
Fighter, hang on.
Is it at +3? Is it +3?
No, your bonus is +2. Everybody's is.
Okay, his
Um,
proficiencies. I'm sorry, not proficiencies. His
Modifier should be +1, right?
Hold on. If you
Okay.
go to D&D chat, there's actually a link to all the fighters stuff, which your saving throws are strength and constitution. So you would take your strength stat or your strength modifier and plus that by 2, and you take your constitution modifier and plus that by 2.
Okay, so plus this by 2, and Constitution plus this by 2. So I have Constitution 14 plus 4. Is that?
On your saving throws. If
Oh.
let's see, let me look again. You did show me your stats. So
Yeah.
let's see. Con, you have a +2 already. Yes, your saving throw would have a +4, and your strength would have a +3 on your saving throws.
Okay, so I have to make a entirely like different like thing called saving throws And
That's why the
then put
character
them
sheet is
in.
a nice thing to have because it's already laid out. What you would
Yeah,
normally
but
do with a character sheet is they have a box called saving throws, and you bubble in the ones that you have proficiency, and then you put the special number in this little slot to hold on to it. So basically, we're kind of building a character sheet without a character sheet with you guys. Is what we're trying to do here. So,
uh-huh.
how about you, Selfie? It's gonna take me a while.
So, yeah. What am I looking for again?
What saving throws do wizards? What are wizards proficient in saving throw wise? And the thing is, I have the information here in a book, but I'm wanting you guys to kind of interact with it, if that makes sense, so that you guys can remember.
Saving throws for wizards.
And let's see. I'm gonna kind of do what I did with fighter here. If you need a link to look at all the parts and pieces of the base parts and pieces of a wizard, it's in the D&D. So I just put that there. Which this says
Oh.
intelligence and wisdom. Those are the two that you're. So it's whatever your modifier is plus 2 for saving throws. So with a 19, that you get a plus 6 on your intelligence saving throws. Whew, that's not bad. And I can't remember. Was wisdom like 11 or something? Didn't you?
Wisdom is 11.
So that'd be a plus 2. Just a straight up plus 2 on your saving throws for wisdom.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all I need too. Is like I got 2 rogues, a fighter, and a wizard. So yeah, you have all 3 of the things there if you need them. Let's see. Back to the character sheet. So most classes have a list of abilities that saving throw. There you go. That you get to pick from. So since we just did wizard, let's start there. So you have the skills you can choose from. You can choose 2 of these: arcane, history, insight, investigation, medicine, and religion. And you can pick 2 of those to be proficient in. Yeah. So
List them again.
arcane, history, which I would say arcane probably a smart one to do. Arcane, history, insight, investigation, medicine, and religion. And you get to pick 2 of those. And you can look
Insight,
at
what would I use insight for?
Insight's being able to read people. Find out if they're lying to you. Find out if they're being shady. Find out if they're hiding something. And insight's a
I don't like that one as much.
Huh?
I don't like that one as much.
Insight is
I knew.
Insight is a wisdom-based one. So you'll be pulling from your wisdom number. And what proficient does is
what one would I pull from charisma?
From charisma? Out of those? Oof. None of those. Arcane and history are intelligence. Insight is wisdom. Investigation is intelligence. Medicine is intelligence. Religion is intelligence, I think.
Maybe I should do medicine, just so we're safe.
Well, that's more like being able to diagnose something, and then maybe actually doing like
if I can do a medicine
stabilizing
check
somebody.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what should I do? You think? Because I don't know.
Okay, yeah. The intelligence ones are arcane, history, investigation, nature, and religion. Medicine is wisdom, actually.
Oh.
Intelligence is like knowledge. Insight
Knowledge.
is knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, none of those are charisma based. Charisma is things like deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion.
And I can't choose from those.
Not from your class. We'll eventually get around to your your background, how you were raised, and that will have 2 more. Now, those have 2 more that are just part of it. Like you don't get to choose them; they're just part of that background. So.
Okay, so for one, I'm choosing Arcana,
Yeah.
and then
that
just
makes
another
sense.
intelligence one. Doesn't really matter what.
Um,
Uh,
investigation may not be a bad one to have, because that
Okay.
basically means you don't pick up on things like intuitively, but if you really focus your mind on something, you pick up on clues. Is kind of the idea.
okay,
Investigation may not be a
Yeah.
bad one. So,
I'm picking that then.
all right. So, those again, you get a +2 to them on top of what they would normally have. So, you're getting a +6 on Arcana and a +6 on Investigation. Man, you're going to be really good at looking into things. So,
Heck yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's see. Let's do the rogues. We'll since hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, what's really cool about rogues is y'all get to pick
That
4
hurts.
of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 4 skills. And your list is a bit longer. You've got acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, which is a very specific thing to you guys, which is dex based, and stealth. You can also put some into lockpick as one of the options. So you get to pick 4 of those. And once again, you guys can actually I put a link. Y'all can look at it yourselves. You don't have to rely on me. I'm just
Oh,
bringing it
okay.
up. So there's a link for Rogue. If you'll click on it, and it should show you all the things that you all.
You were just
have.
talking about proficiencies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have expertise. You guys have 2 layers on this. So there's what you're good at, and then there's what you're really good at. So, and I would say try to actually diversify between the 2 of you, since we have 2 rogues. Try not to take the same stuff. That's just smart.
Huh.
A little bit of metagaming, but still,
So
it's just
under
smart.
proficiencies, I see armor, weapons, tools, saving throws, skills.
Skills.
Is it just the skills you were mentioning?
Yeah. Ow. Ouch. Sorry. I lost a dice. Yeah, skills.
Okay. Let's see. So only 4 of them.
Only. All the other classes only get 2. 4, you get double the amount. You're like
And that
double mint gum.
that doesn't include our races, right?
If your races
some
have
reason,
something like that, no. But
That's
if
what
your
I'm-
if your
yeah.
races have something, it gets tacked on. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm looking in the book right now, going to Tabaxi to see if it
What they-
has anything.
right, so that you're not doubling up. Yeah, I totally. That makes total sense to me. Yeah, if you haven't, your races might actually have some skills that they have proficiency in too. So you might want to look at that as well. That way
Can
you're not
we
doubling
double
up. Yeah, but it doesn't in 5e. It you don't want to
Doesn't stack?
because they don't stack. Yeah, so you want to purposely avoid doing that if you can. It's not Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, they stack. 5e, they don't. So that's the other thing. Do a Yuan-ti have Arcane or Insight as, or Investigation as a racial trait at all? 'Cause
Not that
all-
I'm seeing on the wiki dot.
Okay, not all races have a skill that they are proficient in. Some do, some don't.
Huh.
But I
Where
do
would
believe
that
elves
be?
might have some. So you might want to look at that. Mr. Elv. And drow are weird. They're their own thing. So you need to look at drow specifically. Specifically.
Oh, acrobatics. Yeah, I do see that now.
Do you have
So they
acrobatics as a
already
kinku?
has yeah.
Okay,
mhm.
cool. And you want to write that
Alright,
down
I should
because
probably write
you,
that down, yeah.
you need to write that down as you have proficiency as a kanku in acrobatics already. So you don't want to double that up as your rogue ability. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the fact that you're dex based at Kenku and
Well,
you're gonna
it's
be like
under
doing
Kenku
flipping.
training. So,
Yeah.
under Kenku training, it's there. Does that mean I can train it,
I'd say you already have it.
or does it mean I have it?
You have
Okay.
it. You have a racial proficiency at acrobatics already. So, and what I normally do is, if something like that exists, I actually go racial proficiency and then put that underneath it. I have this
Uh-huh.
proficiency because of this, and then class proficiency, and then sometimes you'll get proficiency for subclass, like our samurai. He's going to get some saving throw proficiencies once he gets to a certain
Are
level.
there stats that I need to randomize on there? like,
Not at this point.
Roll the dice like we did before?
No. Right now we're just kind of
They're all at 0 right now.
Yeah, it's plugging in things now. So
Okay.
let's see. Acrobatics
Okay,
would be
so
dex.
I've got
so-
I've got Cat's talent, which gives me
Yeah.
proficiency in perception and stealth.
Oh, so you already got wow. Oh man, that gives you a leg
Mhm.
up on this class, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we can add 4 more things?
Yeah, those are
Oh,
your
okay.
racial. That's your racial proficiencies. As a rogue, you get to
Wow.
add 4 more from that list. Yeah, no, rogues.
Crazy.
Rogues
It's
are the
overpowered.
rogues are the skill monkeys. They're the ones that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want a skill monkey, you can multi-class, which is you take a little bit of another class in as well. If you really want a skill monkey, it's rogue with a bit of bard, and you can just get to where like I am good at all the things. I just do all the
Okay.
skills.
So I'm thinking my proficiencies are going to be stealth,
Okay.
acrobatics, investigation, perception, sleight of hand, and insight.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you
Did
feel
you
like
say deception?
Huh?
did you say
No,
deception?
you didn't say deception, right?
No, I said investigation.
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 Now,
Oh,
I will
hmm.
say deception is a charisma based thing.
Yeah, I don't have the charisma for that.
And well, Mr. Seven over here, I don't know if he's gonna have the charisma for that either. Now, it would make it to where you're okay at lying, because you're already at -2. This would give you a +2, which would make deception a +0. You are not good at lying, basically. Because-
So 4, okay. So these are racial. I need to sort
I
of.
feel like I'm discovering
them out.
tabaxi for the first time
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah. because I just read that I've got feline agility too. Your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed.
Yep.
When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you don't move at all. Like, you can't move one turn for 0 feet.
Right.
And then you can use it
zip
over again.
around if you do it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That'd be
combine that
great
with
for a samurai.
You mix that with the Drunken Master Monk, which lets you basically get a burst of speed when you hit somebody, which I created. You combine those together, and it's basically, I hit you, and I'm on the other side of the map before you can do anything about it.
Yeah.
So,
Or-
so, yeah. Now, the stealth. You said the stealth and the acrobatics was already. That's racial, right? Mark? What were the racial proficiencies?
What were you saying?
What were your racial proficiencies?
That was the perception and stealth.
Oh, perception and stealth. Okay.
hmm
And then the 4 you took as a rogue were the acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics, investigation, sleight of hand, and insight.
Okay. I would. Or did you take? Oh,
You're
you
my
already
kind
have
of
stealth.
character, right?
Hmm?
I thought you were my kind of character.
He is.
I am.
Okay.
He-
Don't
I'm
you
a
have
thief.
acrobatics,
Well.
deception, stealth, and sleight of hand?
I'm sorry?
You have acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand, right?
Well, he didn't take deception. As
No,
a-
not deception. No, I didn't take that. I took preception, not deception.
Yeah. Perception, which is seeing things.
Oh. Okay. We're trying not to overlap, right? Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some, but
I
try
was about to
try
say, as a rogue, we're gonna have some that overlap because that's just rogue.
Right. Yeah. Stealth.
So
You're probably it's fine to have some overlap there if you want to be stealthy. You already have acrobatics as your race, so don't worry about that from that standpoint.
Oh.
You didn't take insight, did you? Well, insight is no, insight's wisdom. What? How's your wisdom
Let's
stat?
see.
Eh? Or strawberry?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, I'm bouncing
you asked
around
what I took for
monikers.
wisdom?
Yeah.
I have a 13
So that's
on wisdom. Plus 1
a +1. That'd be a
modifier.
+3. Yeah, it's charisma stuff, dude. You are not built for that. I was looking at persuasion. Nah.
So I did pick persuasion as
Oh, you did?
one of the rogue skills, but I
Okay.
don't have a number for it.
Well, it's 0 because you're a negative
Okay.
2, and that'd be a +2, which is 0.
Okay.
So you're.
Is it a bad thing to pick persuasion then?
I mean, it's not that you're really good at it. It's that you have your rogue abilities have covered for the fact that your charisma is just so low that you've just kind of evened out.
Oh.
It's just
Ah.
even Stevens. There's like,
Okay.
yeah, I learned as a rogue how to cover for the fact that my charisma stinks. So
Not negative. That's the main bit.
now, here's the thing: you get something called expertise. If you put expertise into that, then you will be at a positive. You'll be at +2.
Positive. So
Yeah,
I can
because
overcome my
and
failings.
if you get expertise in it, as we level up, you will actually start to get. You'll start to actually. You'll see a real improvement in that. So we could actually have a story idea of, yeah, your charisma really stunk, but you're slowly learning how to get to overcome that. So you could do that, and it'd be a story type thing. So, but I
Sure.
wanted you guys to pick your proficiencies first, because what you pick for your proficiencies, you will then pick your expertises out of that. So, but yeah. So you could do that. You could do if you did persuasion and then made that one of your expertises, then you're actually in the positive. So, and like I said,
Okay.
it will grow over time. So
Mm.
that's totally cool. I'm gonna do that.
This is the page I'm working on, by the way. Let me see if I can share it. How do you share? Name before sharing? Yeah, that's fine.
And I think what we're going to do next is we're going to look at what your backgrounds are going to be, because that will tell you some more skills that you have and such like that. Request access.
Does it let me?
Request sent.
Should pop up any moment. Maybe.
Nate,
Hmm.
do I need to have an inventory section and an abilities section?
I mean, it never hurts to have an inventory section. We're working
well,
at.
I'm looking at this example
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Okay. Oh,
There's
that,
also a weapons thingy.
I mean, we're not quite there yet. That's actually more like in the game and stuff. We'll
Okay.
get to a place where you like every class starts off with a pack, and it'll tell you what's in the pack. You could actually write that stuff down if you want.
Eh.
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 Because that is eventually. I mean, that is somewhat important down the line, because it's like if you have rations or a rope or things like that. That's what packs tend to have in it.
Okay. Sit you as a commenter.
Hmm.
You can tell me if something's up. I set you as a commenter on the share.
All right. I don't know how to. Here, let me see.
To comment.
Maybe if I.
Just,
Do
show
this.
all comments. And then
Ah,
you
there
can
we go.
add it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it. I can see you.
Mm. All right. Racial proficiencies. So you have racial proficiency for acrobatics, which would give you a +2 to acrobatics.
It's
Plus,
+2.
let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Acrobatics is Dex, so it'd actually be more than that. You have a Dex of 20?
Yeah,
Okay.
with my racial.
All right. So, yeah, you've got some stuff scrambled here. Saving throws is a little different. But okay, a 20 is a +5, by the way. So you're gonna want to put next to Dex, +5.
Oh, on Dex, you mean?
On Dex, yes, is equals a +5.
Okay, so I'll want to do +5 on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
Yeah. Okay. And on acrobatics, that makes it a +7 because it's 2 + 5.
oh, this becomes down here +5.
No, it becomes +7.
Oh no, you said +7. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so you're taking deception, which deception is charisma. Huh. You have that 7 on charisma is -2. So once again, you're at +0, and unless you want to put an asterisk next to that saying you have expertise. So, and this isn't racial. That's not racial.
Deception.
The racial proficiency is acrobatics. All these other proficiencies are because of your class.
So these, the ones I marked in green,
Yeah, those would be
the
from
ones
class.
I saw were racial. Oh, really?
Wasn't racial just acrobatics?
Oh.
Hopefully I'm on mic here.
Did I get these confused? Oh, maybe these were the normal ones and these were the ones that were racial. Okay, that's probably right.
Because I'm thinking acrobatics was the only one that's racial.
Yeah, I think I had it backwards. I think these down here in green are the racial.
No.
Is that right? No.
Acrobatics is the only one that has to do with your race. If I'm not mistaken. Everything else has to do with your class. Being a rogue. Your race is being a kinku.
Yeah. Thought all those were in the race. Let me go back. Oh, did I put the Kinko one? Oh, that was down here actually. Okay, so down in Kinku, it says, oh, that's appearance. Training, here we go. So these are the, okay, down in Kinku training,
Mm-hmm.
on this document, it says acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, where's that?
If you scroll down to the Kinku training area.
Kinku training. You have proficiency in your choice of 2 of the following skills.
Oh, okay. so I have to
Acrobatics, deception, stealth, or sleight of hand. And you put those 2 under racial. And then you got 4 more to pick from your class.
Okay, so I would rather pick stealth and sleight of hand. Let me remove those. So then I have 2.
Okay.
And then these 4 that follow it are the
Class. Yes. And actually you have more to choose from as well. But we'll whittle them away here.
Those
in
are
a
the
bit.
4 I picked.
Yeah, okay. So you took stealth and sleight of hand as your 2 racial ones?
Yes.
Okay, so what you have available left is acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, and persuasion.
Okay.
And
What,
you get
what does performance do?
performance is like juggling balls, playing an instrument, and doing a really good performance, which is also charisma based.
Okay.
So,
I wanted to keep it to be a little partish.
All right. Well, if you really want to do that, we can multi-class eventually into some bard. Um,
Yeah.
So are you saying perception, performance, persuasion, and investigation are the 4 that you're choosing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, let's start with the racial ones, though. Let's go ahead and get those out of the way. So stealth is a +7, because that's dex. And sleight of hand, same thing, +7. Out of these, also, what would you want to be your expertise? Because if I'm not mistaken, it's anything that you're proficient at can become an expertise. So you have first level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies, or 1 of your skill proficiencies, and your proficiency with thieves' tools. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either of these chosen proficiencies. So you can choose 1 of those to be an expert in, and thieves' tools to be an expert in, or you can choose 2 of those to be an expert in. And like I said, the charisma stuff, if you make those your expertise, it will finally get you into the positive. So, because let's see, performance and persuasion are both charisma based. So
I kind of want to make stealth one of them.
expertise.
Are you saying I can pick? Yeah.
Okay, that would
So
actually.
You saying I can pick 2?
You can pick 2 of them to be your expertise. If you make stealth your expertise, let's go ahead and put an asterisk next to it, and that will be our indicator of expertise. So put, yeah. So that bumps it from a +7 to a +9 to stealth. You are sneaky. All right.
That's 9. Okay.
And then you were saying your persuasion is your expertise. So that gives you a +2 at that point because it's -2, +2, +2. So, yeah.
I sent what I have written down so far.
So far, sweet. All right, let's see. Perception. Thank you for that. Perception is wisdom. So your wisdom is a
I'm used to
+1,
that.
so that's a +3. Yep. Performance is going to be 0, +0, because it's -2 +2. So, investigation is intelligence. Your intelligence is also it's a +3, because it's a 1 +2. All right, those are what you have so far. Next, we'll be getting into let's you got yours all sorted out there, Shade. Since we've been working with Strawberry over here.
Strawberry.
Shade.
There.
Mark.
You might have
Oh, sorry.
passed out.
Your Shade.
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear you saying shade.
Okay.
I was in depth in reading in some of these books.
I see. So have you already kind of calculated your stuff?
Yeah, it's gonna take longer. I'll figure everything out though.
Okay. You know what your expertises are going to be?
My expertises, as far as what are we talking?
Your proficiencies, basically, you can make yourself.
Yeah.
expert.
I mean, didn't I already tell you?
Which ones you're going to be expert in? Which expert is you're proficient, but then expert doubles your proficiency bonus and whatever
Oh.
that is.
No, I haven't figured that out yet, but I'll look at it here in a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, my phone is on the charger, and that's what I was doing it on, so I don't have it with me at the
I
moment.
see. All right. Well, then we will go to Yusa.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me look at fighter. What you have to choose from? You get to choose 2. Yours are acrobatics, animal handling, athletics.
History,
Oh, athletics and history.
insight,
Yeah. You see them.
intimidation. What?
Intimidation. You don't
Okay.
have intimidation. It's also charisma based.
I don't have it.
You don't have a lot of charisma.
Yeah. Perception and survival. Is that it?
That's you choose 2 of
Okay.
those.
Chat GPT is coaching me. He's sort of my coach, my personal coach right now. So I'm looking at perception, athletics, acrobats, or insight. What do you think?
Let me look at your. Let's see. Insight is wisdom based. I mean, insight would give you a +2 because you're at a +0. Athletics. Not really. Your strength is that'd give you a +3. Acrobatics, on the other hand, that would give you a +6.
Okay, so acrobatics, and then what?
Let's see. That charisma hurts. Both of y'all's charisma just hurts. um, Let's see, what is survival? Survival is wisdom. I mean, do you want to spot things a little better? Do you want to know about like the forest a little better? Because that's kind of survival.
Let's see.
Your strength.
So
Your strength actually has a +1. So if you did athletics, you'd have a +3 to that.
I have a +6 on what?
You have a plus. You'd have a +6 on acrobatics. If you took athletics, you'd have a plus. Basically, athletics is like lifting rocks and stuff like that. So if you took that athletics, you get a +3 because that'd be +2 +1. So
That sounds good.
you'd be a little beefier in the group. So So you're very physical. Acrobatics and athletics are what you're proficient at. So
Yeah. I think that's what I do.
okay.
Okay. But where do I put those? I just have like, oops. Wait, let me show you. Oh,
you can just put down.
I just forgot all
proficiency.
the keyboard shortcuts. My brain has. Okay, I got it. Wait, let me send you what I put on.
Boom, 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 boom. Why is it?
Okay, yeah.
My dad's been singing that song too much. Proficiency is acrobatics and athletics. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Mhm. We're going to be adding a few more because of background. That's what we're going to do next.
Yeah.
I guess on that one, you'll look up on Google 5e backgrounds.
I'm looking at soldier. It gives me like
Intimidation
let's see.
and athletics, which remember they don't stack. So if you got that from your background, you're going to probably want to pick something else from your class.
Okay.
That's
so
the thing.
pick
Okay.
something else.
This is like where you came from. So whatever your background is, I'm going to need like a justification. Why do you have a soldier background? Is it just because that's the type of training that your adoptive family put you through, basically military school, and that was the school you went to learn how to be an archer? We could do that.
I'm also, is noble good? It says history and persuasion.
Well,
Is
being
that
adopted
good?
by a noble family, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So, you said. So you said it was what? It was
Noble.
I know, but
and
which
history?
History and what?
History and persuasion on skills.
Persuasion. Yeah, I mean you could do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Persuasion with that charisma is funny. History is intelligence, I believe. So history we would get for that proficiency. Just +2.
History.
And then for
+2.
persuasion, you'd get a +1. I believe. Yeah.
where do you find these skills?
That's called background. The your background is just that. It's like where you came from. So
Just pick random things.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
no.
There's a list of them.
there's a list of them. Yeah, you look up 5e
I wanna be
backgrounds.
great at eating peanut butter sandwiches.
Clint jumped on that quick. He was like, no, there's a list.
No, we don't just pick things at random here.
Yeah.
There's an
And-
order to things.
You can't
you-
just have any
But
background.
by the way, if you said if you pick soldier or no, pick noble, there's some other things there too that are with that background. Like there's some perks, which I would actually make an argument that still gonna have a hard time getting that name.
Salvia.
Like sell the wares.
Oh.
Seldi, right?
Zelvi.
Uh-huh.
Sylvie,
Seldi. So
Seldi.
Seldi, sell the wares. Okay, Seldi.
I
would-
shall sell thee.
I shall sell
Exact-
thee. Okay.
Zelvi.
Seldi.
Zelvi.
Seldi having a noble background would make a lot of sense too.
Yeah. Okay.
So both of y'all would get proficiency if y'all both choose that. Y'all both get proficiency in history, and in which actually will go really well with your being a wizard, and persuasion. So,
Mm.
which it basically again is you take the modifier, which persuasion is charisma. Actually, that goes really well with your character.
Wow.
Yeah, it gives you persuasion is charisma, and history is intelligence. So that that really makes a lot of sense. So you take your intelligence and you whatever your modifier is in +2 for that one.
Okay, interesting.
And then for persuasion, it's how do I do it? It's charisma.
It's charisma modifier +2.
Okay.
So and that's what you're proficient at.
Wow.
So
Nice.
you're just a little better at that. You're good at charisma, but you're really good at persuading people. That makes total sense. Actually,
Yeah.
that lines up well.
It
So,
sure does. How nice is that?
I'm actually thinking for you, Strawberry, a charlatan background or a criminal background may not be amiss.
Charlatan.
Which is you pull cons.
Ah. Charlotte. Does live in Charlotte?
Mhm.
Charlotte.
Or just straight up criminal. So
Charlotte. Okay, get it. Check spell me.
yeah, I would look at both of those and pick
Plus
one.
10? Plus 10?
Plus 10
Charlatan?
to- What? Here, I'm gonna look up
Oh,
charlatan.
I get to pick how good I am?
What? Here, hold on. Let's see.
Like a real charlatan?
Background. 5e. Charlatan. It's CH. Charlatan.
Charlatan.
Background. Charlatan, actually. Let's see.
So do I
features.
roll like I did with the others?
No. You just again, it's just it gives you certain things. The
It doesn't have a
proficiencies.
number.
Oh man, this would stack though. Your proficiencies would be deception and sleight of hand, which you already have. So, which that's the thing though.
what's
You
the
could
other one?
backtrack on some of those and like rework them to make it work. You don't get to pick on that one though, because if you're a charlatan, that's just what you have. So you might want to read.
And so if I pick the other one, what's the the
Oh
other
look,
was
criminal.
criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. But some of
that
the other
would
things.
Translate to some of the other.
Yeah. I can look that up. But some of the other stuff from charlatan is you have your scam, which is I cheat at games of chance, or I shave coins for forged documents, or shave coins or forged documents. I
Huh.
insunate myself into people's lives and prey on their weaknesses and secure their fortunes. Oi.
That sounds like me.
Is that what you've been doing this whole time? Is that why you're part of this friend group?
I
Uh-oh.
don't want to say it out loud.
The
He
Nui-
found those old lady things. He was helping her.
Yeah. You put
Doesn't
on
sound right
another
coming
one
out of
is
your mouth.
I put on new identities like clothes. I run sleight of hand coins or on street corners. I convince people that worthless junk is worth the hard-earned money that would fit the shop.
Yeah, I think I could
That-
be useful.
That you sell things that just like everyone else is like, man, this is junk. You're like, I can sell it. I can sell it. Watch.
This is extra elite gear.
Yeah.
He can
Oh,
sell the junk.
yeah. Unfortunately, though, that does not go with your charisma. That's the thing. Charlatan kind of needs a good charisma. So we're going to look at criminal real quick.
It doesn't offset my charisma?
No, unfortunately.
Uh, so you're saying it has to go with my...
I mean, it doesn't
Strength.
have to. That can be the background. That it's just
I see.
mechanically, it's not going to
this is
give you a
more
lot of
for it.
advantage. So
I see. Hmm.
the proficiencies
What's the
that
other
you
one?
get for
Criminal?
criminal is sleight of hand and stealth, which is you already have those.
Oh, that's exactly what I have.
Yeah, both of them
Here.
have stuff that you already have, basically. We could just well, that's the thing. We were saying that you were that you were raised by thieves. So, criminal or charlatan makes sense. I don't
So
think
if
charlatan.
I played criminal, and then something came up and I had to roll stealth and sleight of hand, how do those things play together? Because I have it already, right?
Yeah. I would say go with charlatan because it comes with deception. You didn't pick deception, did you?
No.
All right. Well, that will give you deception.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Which will give you a... So that is... You're going to make a new section called... No, not in skills. You need to come down here to racial proficiency, class proficiency. Next, make another section called background proficiency. And under that, you have deception and sleight of hand. And I don't know. I might do something mechanically.
I have sleight of hand up here already.
I
under
know,
racial.
yeah. So,
Can we both?
I would pick a different one out of your racial ones. That is not that you don't already have.
Oh.
No. The background one needs to be sleight of hand because that just comes with your background.
And so I should put the +7 on that.
Right. And you need to
And
pick a
then
different
this
one from your
becomes-
racial ones.
Let me find my racial stuff.
Let's see,
again.
active deception, stealth.
It's down here.
You have everything already.
Oh,
Acrobatics, because you didn't. You took that off, so you could bring acrobatics back
Okay.
in.
yeah.
Bring acrobatics back in, and that will be still a +7. So, or
Okay.
yes, that's still +7. So yeah. All right.
Oh,
Alright,
what's
so you-
deception then?
Deception is charisma, so that is a +0. You just, it's just enough to cover up for the fact that your charisma's stinky.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay. Cool.
all right, cool. So your background is charlatan, and I will say this: I'm not gonna have you roll for it because normally you roll for which scam you want. You can pick out of these scams, and whichever one you pick, I will give you your proficiency bonus, or I'll give you a proficiency bonus for rolling for that, no matter if you're running that scam. Either that, or I'll give you advantage. One of the two. Well, I'll decide. So, we like the one I can convince people that worthless junk is worth their hard-earned money. How about we do
But I
that
feel
as
like
that? Huh?
feel like story-wise, he's more into convincing old ladies that he's a nice guy.
That you that you shove yourself
really am.
into people's life
Uh-huh.
to take their life savings in the end.
Uh-huh.
You get what that kind of denotes, though, being from a noble house, right? That this guy's not really being your friend to be your friend.
Oh yeah,
He's got ulterior motives down the line. Oh, this has gotten dark. So what would that be? Would that like give him advantage every time he interacts with your parents?
Yeah, essentially.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, we can. So
Up to you.
Interesting.
yeah. Huh?
Yeah, let's try this out.
All right. I would say, of course, you have the link to the no, you don't. Here, I will send you the link to the charlatan stuff, and you can go to there and you just copy and paste and stick that on your one on your paper there.
Okay.
And that's the. I've actually never read that word before. Insinuate. Oh, I insinuate myself into people's lives to prey on their weaknesses and secure their fortunes. Oh, it just took a dark turn.
I secure their fortunes, though.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
secure. They
Oof.
may not be in their hands, but
That
they're
could work
secure.
in customer service. You never know.
Yes, but insurance.
But
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and write
Insurance
that down, and put a little asterisk and put in there advantage, and remember that because this is going to be special to our game. That anytime that you're doing anything that you think that applies to, you can pitch it to me as like, would this go along with my scam? Would I get advantage because this goes along with my particular scam? So, and I would say that is particularly true when dealing with the, what was the name of the Inui? When dealing with
Inui.
in dealing with the Inui family, not necessarily the two kids, but anyone else of the Inui family. The two kids are like, we're just buddies, and actually, in a way, they're like, no, we know you're full of it sometimes.
We know your scheme.
Ah,
So,
okay.
all right.
All right.
Here's some other things from yours. False identity. You have created a second identity that includes documentation, established acquisitions, and disguises that allow you to assume that persona. Additionally, you can forge documents including official papers and personal letters as long as you have seen an example of the kind of documents or handwriting you are trying to copy. That's something that you just get.
Ah,
So you get, I would say on that one you get advantage on performance checks to forge stuff, basically. And then
Okay.
you need to
that's
start
under
coming.
advantage as well.
Yeah, I would say I would give advantage to forging documents and stuff, as long as you've seen them already. You have to have come in contact with them. So yeah, go ahead and put a note about that. If I've seen something, I can forge it, and I get advantage on performance roll. I think would be what that would be.
Okay.
And then yeah, be thinking about it. If you're a charlatan, you have an alter ego that you have built that you can slip into at any time, which is kind of weird with the whole no one can understand you thing. But
Ah,
yeah, start thinking about an alter ego. So, all right, and let's see. That was charlatan. We had nobles. We need to look at that real quick because it's gonna have some extra perks. Noble background 5e. Background noble. And see, you changed your picture.
Me? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. I
So
got
variant.
bored.
There's variants. Noble Knight. Variant feature. Retainers. Nah. Position of privilege. Thanks to your noble birth, people are inclined to think the best of you. You're welcome in high society, and people assume you have the right to be wherever you are. The common folk make every effort to accommodate you and avoid your displeasure, and other people of high birth treat you as a member of the same social sphere. You can secure an audience with local nobles if you need to.
That's perfect.
That's very perfect for you. For Yusa, I almost feel like this is true, but you hate it. You hate the doting. You hate the doting. You hate the. It's almost like, get off of me, please. You know, and
Whose character?
that you tend to like work against that whole trope. That you actually go out of your way to.
Who are we talking about?
Yusa.
What's the trope?
That
Usa?
yeah, that he's noble as well. That's his background. But
Okay.
that since he has a noble background, that basically, even though this is true, even though people are going to dote on you, even though the high society see you as one of their own, even though they think well of you, you're Kirk Cobain, buddy. If you know anything about that, you are the grunge guy who wanted to resist the system, but buddy, I'm sorry, you're part of it, and you can't stand it that these people treat, and you're like, would you stop it? You know. And that will go along with your really low charisma, that you are basically going out of your way to offend the people that want to please you because you are seen as high society. So, and I would say that even in this podunk town, the name of the family of Inui is known. And even though you're trying to keep low profile, even though you got the little shanty shack in the tree, even though you did all these things to separate yourself from mom and dad, you can't help but have people go, I know exactly who you are. You know. And I'm not going to say too much. There is an element I already have in the game that this is going to play perfectly into.
Ooh.
So there's an element, and it's going to draw certain people to your shop that on one side you want because they're the ones with the money. But on the other side, it's people that you were trying to get away from. So, anyway. But yeah, that will play out. I'm trying not to say too much. But yeah, I don't know. I see Yusa being like, this is true. They try to dote on you. They try to do all this kind of stuff. And you might be in situations where you use it, but you begrudgingly use it for your advantage. Or someone in the group is like, come on, you know that you can pull your weight as a noble. And you're like, ugh. And you do it, and then you come away going, oh, I can't believe I did that. Why'd you make me do that? It's gross. You know, so in a way, you've got some kind of, some of your elements are almost like, in psychology, what we call cognitive dissonance. Your character definitely has some cognitive dissonance. He's wanting to be the cool punk, fight the system, but you were raised by a family that is the system, man. They're the ones that have the money and all this kind of stuff, so you're having to deal with that. Which is really an interesting dynamic. But, yeah, I don't know. And for those who get the reference, hopefully you don't turn out like Kurt Cobain. But Kurt Cobain was, you know, he wanted to fight the system, and he did it so good that everyone made him popular. And because he was popular, he was the system, and he couldn't get his head wrapped around that whole thing of, like, his music was popular because it wanted to fight the system, but then it put him in that position. Anyway, it's kind of one of those things that kind of makes you go round and round in your head. All right, so we've dealt with all that. Now, Shade, what is your background, sir? You said guild artisan?
I believe I am going to go with guild artisan.
Guild artisan? Okay. And what's the story behind that? If you can give us a little bit of it, at least.
I mean, you're putting me on the spot, but if I had to just throw one out there, then I would say that from my background, where I've come from, I've learned how to make, I've learned how to make friends, I guess, and figure out what people want, and because I was in a trading type
community
background, that's kind of where I got my powers from.
Okay. So the two proficiencies you get out of that is insight and persuasion. So
exactly, it adds to my arsenal.
So you didn't double up on that. Okay, cool.
Nope.
And then the idea is guild business. Which guild business are you associated with? Alchemist and apothecary, armorers, locksmiths, and that makes sense. Locksmiths, that you know how to pickpocket and stuff, or how to get into locks because
Mm-hmm.
You worked on locks.
Yeah.
So armorers, locksmiths, and finesmiths.
I figured, I don't know, whatever I can make with the artisan's tools, because that it gives me proficiency in that. And since we're a shop, and I can make stuff, that'll kind of have as a
Yeah, that makes
side
sense.
thing to go, fall back on.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, again, did you calligraphy? Well, that's interesting. Calligraphy would be almost helping your scribe here write down scrolls. Cobbler, shoes, A cook, Glassblower, jeweler. So you could actually possibly like make jewelry that can then just be enchanted. So you could actually end up with magical necklaces
That's
and
cool.
stuff. And just because you're a rogue, you were messing with jewels and it kind of got a little sticky finger there.
Maybe I might go that route with enchantment type stuff because of my psychic ability type stuff.
Okay. So jewels and gem cutting.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me think about it. You're putting me
Okay.
on the spot. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Well, okay. I do kind of want to know how, like, generally how we went from learning these skills to more roguish pursuits. What do we got going on here? A bunch of cats. All right.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah. That's okay. Yusa.
who's that?
Oh.
But yeah, you get. See, what are the other guild merchant? And your special thing is basically if you find a guild hall who focuses on your particular thing, you can you get benefits, membership. So basically, he can get goods from his guild to help you guys make stuff. So some of the ingredients for certain magical items, he may be like, hey, let me go talk to the guild hall, and instead of us having to go questing for it, I could just get it from them, basically, which is good. Fellow guild members will provide you with lodging and food if necessary, and so that's if you guys ever end up in another town for any reason, you could find a lodge hall and you guys could stay there. And being a business yourselves, you can be like, yeah, he's showing us the ropes on how to be a business. Yeah. Guilds often wield tremendous political power. So we got nobles and guildsmen. If you are accused of a crime, your guild will support you if a good case can be made for your innocence or the crime is justifiable.
Yeah, I was reading it. Basically, I have contacts, reputation, and legal protection.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we just need to you need to settle on like what was it that you were actually making, and then how did you like slip out of that into more, like I said, the more rogue type pursuits?
I almost want to chalk it up to not necessarily what I was making, but what I was handling. And because I was handling it, I figured it out. Because what I've come up so far, with a little help from ChatGPT, is that, hang on, I'm trying to find it. Basically, I was part of a caravan that shipped psychic weaponry.
Wow.
Whoa.
And because of that, I figured out how to make it by talking to the right people.
Okay.
And this says, Shade once belonged to a wandering tabaxi caravan known as the Silken Prowlers, traders who dealt in rare curiosities and secrets. But when a noble family hired his caravan to smuggle psychic-infused relics across a border, the deal went bad. The betrayal left the caravan slaughtered. So basically, I survived wounded and broken, discovering the psychic blades within me, and during my rage and grief, and then since then I walked the shadowed path between assassins and artisan, my hands capable of both killing and crafting.
Okay. So
When I met my party,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
when I met my party, that's when I found more purpose than I did in my past, what I was doing, because shady ordeals
Right.
was getting me killed.
Yeah. Of course. Being younger, you'd only been doing it for a while, but still, you saw a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
A lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I could see that. So what I would put that in is a specialized version of smiths and metal forgers that basically they not only forged metal into swords and stuff, but they also knew how to like infuse it with the psychic. So you actually have the ability to forge. You can make swords, but you can also make psychic swords with a psychic edge to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you were.
Yeah, I would think that my specialty would be more dagger-esque type stuff, though, considering my roguish background.
But what I'm looking at the list of guilds, though, like guild types,
Uh-huh.
I would say smiths and metal forgers. It's kind of more what that would be.
Yeah, that daggers would fit in that.
Yeah. So if you're going to go to a guild hall, you'd be going to a blacksmith. Blacksmiths are your people.
Sure. Yeah.
So the difference is you actually have learned how to infuse your psychic energy into something, which would allow for a whole different product at the shop. So you would actually have magical stuff, and you'd have psionic stuff. So you actually have a very specific thing to offer the group.
We're saying psionic stuff, but what is? Give an example of that.
Well, in mechanical terms, a psionic weapon would be along the lines of it does damage like a dagger, but it also does a little burst of psychic damage also. So he can infuse a weapon to give it psychic damage on top of its damage. But because of being a guild artisan, it's not like you bring him a dagger and he puts psychic in it. It's like he has to make the dagger, and as he's making the dagger, it gets infused with a bit of his psychic energy.
Yeah, I'm infusing it with such, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
he
yeah,
can't just do it to a dagger. He has to make the dagger.
Okay.
So.
That's a little limiting, but still cool.
But that gives a link to the guild part of it, to making stuff. So cool.
How does Shade know the party?
Again,
we mentioned
he stumbled into town, ran it. He knows the Underbelly, ways of getting to Underbelly, and Strawberry was already running with Underbelly, and he was like, "You should come hang out with my friends."
Who's Underbelly?
Basically.
Huh?
Who's Underbelly? I missed that.
That you run in the
It's my alter
Underbelly.
ego, by the way.
Oh, that's your alter ego? The deeper.
Yes, we meet in dark alleys.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes
That's no good.
Strawberry
exchange
got deep.
secrets.
Strawberry got intense.
Dark Strawberry.
Strawberry has become Blackberry.
That's right. I like it. I'm gonna go with it.
Alter ego?
Blackberry.
My alter ego's Blackberry.
No one will ever be able to tell.
I'm Blackberry.
Fear the Blackberry. The seeds get stuck in your teeth.
God. That's
Can I still use
hilarious.
a Blackberry?
Uh,
Oh my goodness, too cool.
all right. So we've got backgrounds. We've got all the abilities done. Let's see. Let's figure out.
No, back to me.
Huh? What?
Yay, Strawberry's black.
Oh.
I'm back.
Let's look at hit points next. So we'll start with the rogues again. Two birds with one stone. So we're level 3. So for your first level, you get, and you're gonna want to. There's gonna be 3 different numbers, and then you're gonna add them together. So, and now we're gonna roll some more dice. So, but the first one is not rolling dice. For rogues, it is 8 plus your Constitution modifier. So, that's...
Wait, 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 plus that.
Mm-hmm.
Level 3 stats are sad.
Huh?
Level 3 HP is.
So mine would be 9.
9, okay. And then you're going to want a D20, or I mean, a D8. And for the next 2 levels, you would roll a D8 plus your Constitution modifier. Or you can just take a 5 plus your Constitution modifier instead of rolling. That's the safer option. If you want a little more, if you want to gamble a bit, that's where you roll.
Okay, so a D8 plus the 9. So whatever I roll, and then the 9.
Whatever you roll plus your Constitution modifier is your next number. And then, yes, you will add those together. And then you're going to do it
Which
again.
would be 12.
Okay, and then you're going to do another roll of 8 plus 1, and then add that to your 12.
Five.
17 hit points. Ooh. You are squishy.
I'm also a level 3.
Yeah, I know. Level 3 rogue.
If you're doing anything that a level 3 can't handle, you shouldn't be doing it.
This same process will go for you, Strawberry.
Okay.
Wait, how much did you say? I got confuzzled after we tatered back and forth.
I think you said 17 in the end.
Yeah, 17.
'Cause-
Okay,
yeah.
17.
So your first
Three
hit points. No, just 2 rolls. The first one is just a straight up 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
D8
8.
or what?
It's just 8. Straight up 8 plus your Constitution modifier. So what's your con modifier?
Constitution modifier. Back to.
I'm so squishy.
I'm so squishy.
You are squishy. But that's okay.
That's
I
gonna
think
be
we're gonna
what
have a
now?
squishy group. Huh?
Yeah, our DM's just
That-
gonna have to
that
learn
is
how to
for-
compensate.
What?
Yeah.
What is the value? What is the?
Okay, your Constitution based on this is a +2. So you get a 10 on the top.
10 for what?
Your health points. This is how much health
Oh,
you have.
health. Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't
HP
had
is what it's called. Now, that's 10 on the top. Then you're going to roll what's called a D8. So it's an 8-sided die, if you have that in your program.
8-sided die. All right, so it's gonna be 8 values, or I just instinct be 9. How many times? Just once?
Well, right now we're just going to do it once, yes.
Okay, 4. 4 on that.
Okay, so 4 plus your con is +2, so that's 6.
So we +6. Okay.
Uh-huh. And then you're going to do it one more time. Roll again.
I got a 1.
Ooh, I let you re-roll ones. So try to do it again.
Oh, kidding me? I got another 1.
Yeah, I will let you... Ones, I don't accept ones.
Oh, you don't accept 1s. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 7.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
So what do I
Plus
do?
2,
Plus
so
7?
9. 7 plus 2 is 9.
So 6 becomes 9.
That 7 becomes 9.
I didn't know we were re-rolling.
Oh.
Maybe I should. I don't
If you
know.
got a
I'm sitting
1,
here thinking,
if you got a 1, yeah.
oh, if you got a 1, I see.
Yeah,
I see,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
How do you
So
know
that is 10 plus 6 plus 9.
Okay,
So that's 16 plus 9
and that's just my
is-
flat number then.
So
gonna
that
be-
is 25. You got 25 hit points, my friend. That is not bad for a rogue at level 3.
Oh, very
Nice.
good.
Very nice.
Cool.
All right. So our little raven person's not as squishy as our tabaxi. All
That
right.
is surprising.
Cool.
Let's do fighter next. I believe you have one of the higher ones. You have a D10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh. What am I rolling?
Okay, hold on. Your first number is not a roll. It is a Okay, your con is also +2. So your first number is 12. You start off with a 12.
Okay, hit points 12.
And then the next one is a roll of 10, like 1 to 10. Plus,
Okay.
And whatever you roll +2.
I got a 4. So 6.
6, yeah. And then you do that again.
I
one
have
more time.
18 hit points. And then I roll again. Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, did you roll a 6 or did you roll a 4?
I roll a 1, and then I
What?
did a +2 on that.
Wait.
No, wait. No, wait. Sorry. I roll a 4.
Right, 4 plus
and
2
then
is
I did
6.
a +2 on
Yeah, so you're at 16 right now. Or no, you're at 18 because of the 12.
18.
That's right, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right. All right, yeah, do it one more time.
I got a 1.
You get to re-roll it.
Oh, okay. I got a 1 again.
You get to re-roll it.
I got
The
a
wor-
9.
Woo! Hey, like father, like son.
I know, right?
So
Well, that's nothing to do
9,
with this.
10, 11. So that's
Who's your
29. You got 29 hit points.
Some
Okay.
random.
Some royalty somewhere. Noble.
Yeah. Somewhere.
All right, now we're gonna do the squishy wizard.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, you're beginning. What's your con?
12. So modifier is +1.
Ooh, okay. Your starting number is 7, and then it is a D6. So a D6 roll +1. Yeah, you're gonna be squishy.
4. So
5.
+5.
Yeah.
7 +5.
Yeah. And then you're gonna do it one more time on top of that.
One more time.
Mm-hmm. So 7.
One.
Get to reroll.
1.
Okay, your family has this thing about rolling 2 ones in a row. What's going on here? What is that? Family trait. We roll 1 twice. That could turn out bad in the game, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
Maybe
6.
I should remove one.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so 7. So 7 plus 5 plus 7.
7 +5 +7. Oh, okay.
So 19.
How much?
So even with that, the Tabaxi is the squishiest. You got 2 hit
That is
points
so
more.
funny.
Wow.
Luck of the dice.
Luck of the
Okay.
dice.
Okay, that was hit points. Next, we are going to do armor class, or what's called AC. And that's going to come down to what you can wear plus your dexterity. So I am assuming the 2 rogues are going to want to wear leather armor, because you can come with leather armor. Basically, you come preset with some leather armor. So
Gear. To make a gear section.
yeah. Let's see, leather armor. Leather armor is 11 plus your dex modifier. So, for you...
11 plus your dex modifier?
Yeah. Is what
Oh,
leather armor
sweet.
is. Yeah. No, leather armor treats rogues well.
That.
So...
Wow.
Ooh, man.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, with all of that low...
Well,
But
Yeah,
yeah,
is it-
no, Strawberry, you've got an
31.
AC of 16. That's not bad. So,
What is AC?
armor
Armor.
class.
so it's what an enemy needs to beat in order to be able to hit you at all.
Right. Yes. 16's not bad.
So mine's
Six-
got 11?
It's 11 plus your dex modifier. Your dex modifier is plus 5, man.
Oh. I'm reading that wrong. Okay.
So you got a 16.
Okay.
That's not bad at all. What are you working with there, Shade?
15.
A 15? Okay, not bad, not bad. 16, 15. Very reasonable. Let's see. Let's go next to our fighter. What do you have as armor choices? So your starting equipment can be chainmail. Of course, you're also Dex, leather or leather armor. I would, since you're Dex, I would say you probably should go leather armor as well.
Okay.
So that would be same would be 11 plus your Dex modifier, which was a plus 4. So you get a 15 as well. So yeah, we're getting kind of, and then we get to the wizard, which I can't remember if you can get any armor.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure
it's not.
my AC is 10.
A quarterstaff and a dagger, a component patch, or an arcane focus. Let's see, armor proficiency, none. How does AC work on a wizard? I can't remember. Because that's the thing. My wizard is also a cleric, so... I can't remember how to figure out AC on a wizard.
I don't know either.
I'll look that up. Wizard AC. I kick armor class. It may just be your. It might just be your Dex modifier. Yeesh. Because you're not proficient in any armor. That's not wizard AC. Let's see. No. How do I figure that out? Ways to increase a wizard's AC. No, I don't want to increase it. I just want to know how to figure out the base. Because if you have no armor proficiencies at all, of course, does your race have any armor proficiencies?
Let me check.
Calculate the wizard's armor's class and use the formula AC equals 10 plus your dexterity. Ah, I see. Okay, so leather armor just gives you a +1 to that. Plus any bonus from spells or equipment. Okay. Alright. So if you don't have armor, it's just base 10. That makes sense. And you're... So I figured it out. But if you have anything that gives you proficiency in armor, you might want to... Do you? Might want to take advantage of it. Okay. Let's see. What is
I have
your dex?
magic resistance, poison resilience, and serpentine spellcasting.
Okay. What's the serpentine spellcasting? What's that do?
I know the poison spray cantrip, and
Oh.
I can cast animal friendship an unlimited number of times. But you can
Nice.
only target snakes with it.
Only snake.
Start
Okay.
Starting at 3rd level, you can also cast suggestion with this trait. Once you cast it, you can wait, what? You can't do so again until you finish a long rest. You can also cast it using any spell slots you have of 2nd level or higher.
Okay. So yeah, you're Harry Potter with the whole I can talk with snakes.
Yeah, all that.
So yes, you are right. You have an armor class of just straight up 10. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's next? I would say for our wizard, you need to like look at how many slots you have, how many abilities that you can pick from, what you would want to pick, and remember you're a scribe, so as a scribe, it's whatever you get, as long as it's a lower on the totem pole, you can take those damage types and trade them. Nice. I see the kinku. Very nice. So
I'm trying to center it, but it's not wanting to get placed correctly. It's strange.
let's see. There should be a table on the wizard thing. Yes. Level 3. You've got 3 cantrips.
Okay.
You got 4 first level spells and 2 second level spells, but those are slots. That's not necessarily what you have in your book. Let's see, spellbook. At first level, you have a spellbook containing 6 first level wizard spells of your choice. Spells that you add to your spellbook as you gain levels reflect the arcane research you conduct on your own, as well as intellectual breakthroughs you have had about the nature of the multiverse. You might find other spells during your adventures, which, being that you're running a magic shop, you will definitely be running into spells. You could discover a spell recorded on a scroll in an evil wizard's chest, for example, or in a dusty tome in an ancient library.
So what do I write down? How many slots do I have?
Well, the slots that you have, which slots are what you can expend. The slots are not necessarily what spells you have at your disposal.
How many spell slots?
You have got, at level 3, you have got 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots. I like it. I like the kenku. And again, at first level, you get to pick. You get to pick 6 first level spells to have in your book for first level, and then where's the I get to add more later bit? Oh yeah, and we also.
What about second level spells? I have the second level slots, but no.
Well, yeah, that was just what you got for first level. First level, you get 6. Just right off the bat, you get 6. So yeah, 6.
Oh, so I should find that right now.
Yeah, you should start picking those out. As this is what you came with, basically. This is what was in the book already. So. Let's see, copying a spell into the book. Yeah. We'll get to that later. That's not something that we need to know today. That's if you run into something that you want to put in your book. Replacing the book, no. The book appearance, no. Here we go. Each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook. Each of these spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots, as shown on Wizard Table. On your adventures, you might find other spells that you can add to your spellbook. Yeah. So, at level 2, you'd get 2 more first levels. So, at this point, you have a total of 8 first level spells that you can pick. By level 3, then you can take 2 more spells and you can pick either first level or second level.
Okay. Definitely second level.
So you're going to take 2 second levels at the 3rd level?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that would be, you're picking 8 first level spells and 2 second level spells.
What about cantrips?
You get 3 of them.
Any?
Well, you have to look at you have to look up the wizard spells, spell options. So.
And then do they add to the Yuan-ti cantrips that I have?
Yes, the
Or
Yuan-ti
whatever?
ones are innate to you, so you get to
Okay.
have those right off the bat. So I can actually go ahead and read off probably the cantrips that are available to you. I'll let you go ahead and look at all the spells though. Okay, cantrip course. Once again, wizard gets spells in a much harder way, but there's a lot more options for you. The cantrips that you have available are Acid Splash, Blade Ward, which is a protection, Chill Touch, which is actually not cold, it's necrotic, and it keeps your enemy from being able to heal themselves. Dancing Lights, which we already have someone with some Dancing Lights anyway. Firebolt, Friends, which basically makes someone a little more apt to be agreeable with your charm. Light, which is basically you can cast light on something. Mage Hand. Mending, which is always good for repairing stuff. Message, which is really good for... which you can... if any of these strike you, you can look them up and get the details on them. Minor Illusion. Poison Spray, which you already have. Prestidigitation, which is always a good one to have. Ray of Frost, that is the cold thing. Shocking Grasp, and True Strike. So you would pick 3 of those. And it looks like when you hit level 4, you'll get to pick another one. So yeah. So go ahead and be working on that. So 3 cantrips, 8 first level spells, and 2 second level spells is what you're looking for.
I see this list online that says some different things. Can you send me the list that you're talking about?
I'm getting out of the book. I'm sure there are some other options.
Oh,
Go with
okay.
that one. Go with that one because that's more exhaustive. The books, they want you to buy more books. Basically.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, if you have more options than I gave you, and they're saying that those are available to you, go for it. But I would say go ahead and write down what you're going to be looking at. There's one other thing that we need to calculate for your character specifically, and that is spell DC, which is things that people
Spell
have.
attack bonus LDC, right?
Yeah. Where's that? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong spot. Wait, no, I'm not. Okay. So your spell DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which would be intelligence. Oh no, proficiency bonus. Oh, okay, no, plus 2. So 8 plus 2, so 10 plus your intelligence modifier.
10 plus the intelligence modifier. So 14? Okay.
Yeah, if that's your intelligence modifier. And then spell attack modifier is your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
So what is that?
What's your intelligence modifier?
4.
4? That'd just be 2 plus 4, so 6. So
okay.
When you attack with a spell, when you try to hit, it's plus 6 to your...
Okay.
Yeah, plus 6 to the roll.
Okay.
So, all right. Trying to think. I think we're actually getting close to having most everything we need. We could calculate initiative, but initiative is pretty much just your dex modifier, unless you've got something special to add to that. But I think we may have gotten through all the basics, and we have built some characters, guys.
Wow.
So now there are some other details, but we just really don't have to get into that just yet. I would say for our wizard, I'm totally cool with you giving you some time to figure that all out and write down stuff, and we can revisit that before we get started next time we do this. I don't have to know all your spells, tell the truth. That's something that you really... I'm not going to be able to keep up with that. You need to keep up with that. So,
Yeah, okay.
But just remember for you, if you can diversify as much as possible on damage types, because that gives you more to play with. And one recommendation out of those 8 that you're picking from, take Chromatic Orb, because it gives you a bunch of damage types and one ability. So I'm just gonna toss you that little secret on Scribe Wizardry.
That's a first level?
Huh?
Is that first level?
That is first level, yes.
Okay.
And because it's a lower level, it will be able to feed into the levels above it.
Okay.
Now there are some tricks, and we'll discuss this a little bit. There's something I just discovered this about my character recently, that basically what was it? That if you're taking the damage type from a first level and putting it, how did I put it? Basically, whatever the higher spell slot is in the combo, that's what you're going to go with. So if you're combining 2 first levels, that's not a big deal. If you are taking... Yeah, that's what it is. If you're taking a first level spell, but you're taking the damage type from a second level spell, you have to bring that first level spell up to a second level spell to use that damage type from the second level spell, is how I do it. Now, you get the benefits of a first level spell being bumped to a second level spell, which means it's going to do more damage, or it's going to hit more people, or, something like that. So, but to make it fair, it's, if you want to take something first level, but it's drawing off of the second level, it's going to use a second level slot. So, but that's what it was. That was something I had to figure out for my own character, and was like, yeah, that's the way to keep this fair. But if it's the other way around, you're already doing a second level spell drawing off of a first level spell, so it'll be a second level spell slot. So we'll probably have to go through that process of figuring that out a couple times before it becomes rote. Be like, okay, so how's this combination work? I'm drawing from the damage over here. So, but anyway. And I would say try to diversify when it comes to damage types, but also pick a couple of abilities that you think you like on how they hit. Not necessarily what damage type they are. Like, for instance, one of my favorites is Scorching Ray, because it shoots out 3 different rays that you get to roll for separately. I think that's really cool. And having the ability to do 3 separate rays that could be cold, or lightning, or thunder. Also, fireball's a really fun one to think about getting changed. So you're actually going to dig a little bit into the mechanics of different ones and go, I like this mechanic, and this is the one I'd like to trade out damage types for, So. But.
Cool.
Yeah, going wizard, and thank you for being the one to fall in that grenade. There is a little more to it. You have to be a little more involved. So, but it's fun in the end. Trust me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And I hope for the audience that you've enjoyed this. Basically, we've kind of gone through a tutorial on, for those who've never done this before, how to go through this type of stuff.
Very neat.
Yeah, and we're not going to deal with another thing from the Wizards is putting new abilities into your book that you didn't get from leveling up. But we'll deal with that when it comes up in game. That when you find a scroll, you're like, ooh, I don't have this in my book. It'd be like, okay, now we're going to learn how to copy that into your book. So, but which running that business would make a lot of sense, because once you put it in your book, you can then copy and paste a whole bunch of scrolls and sell them. So,
Yeah,
but,
Okay.
that's right. That's what I have in mind.
Is there any... Huh? Go ahead.
About should I put more damage spells or more like spells like suggestion or sleep or mage hand, message, like those kinds.
I would say scribe lends itself to the damage side of things, but you're also trying to run a business. So I would say try to ride that line. Figure out where you think a happy medium is.
Okay.
But that's really up to you ultimately. But yeah, that's the thing too. I do plan on having people walking through your door a lot. You're going to be running into spells constantly, so even if you do go heavy on the whole like charisma side of things, basically, I can make up for that of trades and deals that you make to get other things to put in your book. So
Okay.
by the end of this, your wizard's going to be one of the more, because you actually run a magic shop, one of the more actually learned ones, because you basically sat in a spot and let people come to you and give you information instead of going out there and finding it. You, really,
Nice.
tell the truth, from a scribe wizard's point of view, you're doing something very smart. Tell the truth. I don't have to go get to them. They come to me. So, yeah. So.
Why do I have to
I
walk?
can run my
Yeah,
side
yeah.
business too. Forgeries.
Well, that's not your scam, dude.
Hmm.
You should have picked that scam, but that was. Although, no, yeah, you innately get the ability to do forgeries.
I
That's
get
right.
it.
That's right.
it's
Yeah.
automatic.
He does have that.
Yeah.
I was just reading about it.
So we got forgeries, we got spells, we got psychic blades, we got a guy that shoots arrows. The guy who kills the monsters that we can get stuff from. So
Yeah.
Yes, somebody has to work.
Yep.
All right,
Nope.
I think okay. I guess I turn it over to you guys. Do y'all have any particular questions that y'all felt like we didn't cover with all of this that will help you flesh out your character a little more?
I
Not
guess
necessarily.
what's our-
Okay.
I mean, I have kind of an important one that I don't know we did discuss.
Okay.
Are we just gonna off the cuff decide our dynamic as a group? Just get thrown into it like, oh, we're in the business now. Guys, you just stop.
As in, like,
Ah.
personal, like how y'all personally deal with each other?
Yeah.
No, we didn't discuss that, but we can. Like, who. You once again, the way I look at it is, you don't go into business with people you don't want to go into business with. Not like this. So you'll all like each other, but if there's more details that y'all can hash that out. And
I mean, I know I'd want my brother to go into the business with me because I care about him and he's going to be left all alone at the big rich house and he doesn't like that.
yeah,
So
sure.
that's his reason. But Strawberry and Shade, I'm like,
Yeah.
do I just like them that much
I
that I'm
have
like,
my reasons.
Yeah, it sounds like you kind of presented the idea, and then they're like, "Yeah, we could work with this." How about you, Shade? What would your whole thing of like, why does this sound interesting? Other than you actually can make something to be put in the shop.
You're talking about just in general why I want to be a part of the whole shop?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
why you want to join my business?
That's a good question.
Again, you do have a guild background, so it gives you the chance to actually stretch that part of yourself.
For some job experience, or
I
you already have that?
mean, I have a little bit of the job experience, but I guess I'm constantly learning. Let's see. Would my character want to join you and your stuff?
Again, in the beginning, y'all were just a bunch of teenagers hanging out with each other. You may have even had different interests and stuff at the time. Y'all have gotten to know each other. So,
We have to
a
pretend
shop.
we're best friends. That's
On
gonna
the
be so hard.
surface, yeah, on the surface, I'm helping. I'm just helping someone out, kind of redemption story type thing. But I might have my own alternative.
How do I get paid?
He's already in the business. Don't worry, I'll pay you. I'm the boss.
Where does my check come from?
Yes.
Are there any old ladies involved?
There may
Or
be.
do I have to go look for them?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just realized something we need. Of course, I can figure that out. I need to come up with a name for the book, for the entity in the book.
The
So,
book. Yeah.
So
Book?
I can come up with that though.
Would I have told them about the book?
Oh yeah, the book is actually. You had this dream, and the book is like going like. He says to go to Butterbog Bay. That there is untapped potential there.
There's a
And-
book involved?
Yes, she's a scribe wizard. She has a awakened book
Look.
that's basically your beginning quest giver, basically.
Did she come up with that or did you come up with that?
I did.
Uh-huh. What's it
Uh-huh.
with you and books that talk?
I like it.
Uh...
I do like it.
So
I
did you-
like it.
Before.
I never told you about the books I wrote, right?
Huh?
I never told you that, did I? Or did
No.
I?
Do you have books that talk?
Real life?
Yeah. Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember the books I wrote? Oh,
Yeah.
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah, I messed up twice too.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
Remember
do
the
some
talking
editing.
book?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Do you remember the talking book?
The talking book in your books? No,
Do you? Oh,
I don't remember.
I have to show Nate someday. It's
Yeah,
fun.
you should.
You would
Oh.
also like to write a book like that.
Yeah, it's a scribe wizard thing.
Funny.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought I was actually borrowing off of an idea that I had for a different character, and I was like, I'm just gonna take the same idea and just kind of move it over to this.
The name of the character that was a book in my book was called The Compendium of Knowledge.
The compendium knowledge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Book Inception.
Nice.
The book inside my book.
It was so the story, the premise of my book is that a man goes into a virtual reality world looking for his wife that passed away in the real world. She had been working for a company who focused on moving people's essence or mind into the virtual reality world
Okay.
in order to play a game. But she was one of the developers, and she had copied herself many times over into the game. And he didn't know, and obviously she didn't talk too much about work. But when she passed away, she didn't tell him that she still had copies of herself online. And so he finds out that through her boss that she may exist in the game. So he goes into the game looking for her. And along the way, he comes across this compendium of knowledge. So apparently this character allows him to speak to his children from inside of the game, but it's a weird twisted way, and I didn't reveal yet how that happens. But he passes away in the real world, and his mind is copied into the game. And then there's some weird twisted timeline things where he ends up kind of out of sync with what's happening in the real world, and he doesn't know it. And so he's going through the game with this compendium knowledge, and every once in a while it allows him to communicate with people in the real world. So in a weird way, it's kind of like Greek mythology, where people that are in Hades exist in that place, and then people from the real world can actually go to Hades and find people there. It's kind of got that feel to it. With the twist being it's not Hades and it's actually a virtual reality world, right? But
Right.
there is a boatman with a coin and stuff like that. Some mechanics in the game that let you kind of cross out of the virtual reality world. Anyway, so it gets twisted as as the story evolves. But that's the first book, and then the second book has a dragon in it and another storyline that kind of works its way through that. But
What's interesting is there's a
Anyway,
cartoon that is very close to your story. There was a
Really?
movie, yeah, where a guy was working on a virtual reality game, and he dies, and he ends up in the game as a copy of himself, and his daughter finds out how to get in contact with him through the virtual world. And the part that I've seen basically is he's a little upset that his wife has moved on to someone else, and the daughter's upset about that, and she's trying to convince her mom, no, dad's still alive in the game. And basically they have an interaction where she's like, I warned you, you're already dead. How am I supposed to love a digital copy? Can I not move on with my life because your physical form, you're not really here anymore, you're this. And he's actually on his, he was developing this, in the company, if I remember correctly, the idea is that the company he's working for made a copy of him without his permission, and are continue to have him work on the project, inside the project, and basically won't let him leave a certain setting. And if he messes with stuff, then they punish him. But then he runs into another individual that blames him for that, and he's like, I got trapped here too. And she is basically going, you are an entity of data now. You're thinking like a physical being. To break out, you must start thinking outside of your old existence. Anyway, so as you were talking, it was like, that sounds really familiar. So someone had a very similar idea to yours and made a cartoon out of it.
That also sounds like Ready Player One, where the maker of the game is in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole idea of a married couple and one of them being stuck and one of them not, it's like, that's straight out of that cartoon. So I wonder if someone could hold your book. Of course, that's the thing. Ideas like that, multiple people tend to have similar ideas around the same time. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yes, talking book. I had another character.
Sorry.
I have another character that kind of played off the idea of finding a book that says, if you want more knowledge and understanding, go here. So I'm ripping off myself. And so, and
Well, it's the same world. So
it was another scribe wizard. Actually, that particular character is in a different world. That's one of the reasons I felt comfortable ripping it off. So I ripped off myself. So, but yes, I like scribe wizards a lot, so I'd end up with a lot of talking books. So, but admittedly, though, I will say, Ark, Barthoon is my favorite out of the group.
Okay.
So,
Who's Bartu?
I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. I thought it was funny how I was like, wait, a talking book? This sounds familiar.
yep.
Oh,
well,
Bartu
and
is the
that's-
name of the book.
Barthoon is the name of my other character's book, and part of the lore that we've come up with too is this was a scribe wizard who wanted to continue teaching others how to be scribe wizards, so he poured his consciousness into a book and made himself a book. And where he did that was in this part of the world where Stronghill, my character, because remember, Stronghill went to a college to learn how to be a scribe wizard. Well, unintended consequences. Being a book and not able to tell people, leave me alone, don't take me here, all that kind of stuff, he ends up getting shipped to a different corner of the world that don't know how scribe wizardry works. And he ends up in a school of magic, but because people don't quite understand how he works, he got stuck on a shelf and just stuck there. And she found him. And she's the first scribe wizard in this area of the world in a long time, basically. But yeah, he ended up being like, I ended up in a part of the world I did not intend to be in. So, but yeah, that is the thinking. So it's not that this isn't something you don't find in the world. It's just, this is something you don't normally find in this corner of the world. So.
Cast Raptor said something in
He
the
did.
in
In general?
I think so. I don't know. I just saw the notification.
Is it cool if I join your call just to hang out? Or all you are doing something that needs to just be the... we're close to wrapping up. Why thumbs down? Who thumbs down that?
I don't know, not me.
I didn't.
Is there?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
not me.
But you can.
Oh, a comment or something?
Among
Sometime?
Us. Among Us, guys. We have to see who the imposter is. Who voted down? It's
So
one of
for the
us.
audience, we are about to get someone who isn't part of this part of the game yet, but again, other members of the Discord, other people that have been on the video game side of things, if they really want to, like I said, we need some muscle. So who knows? Maybe we can actually convince him to come in as a barbarian. So that might be another video of us maybe working on him making a barbarian.
Mm.
I'm writing down stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
And that's the thing, because this is one of those things where people who are part of this game. Oh, is he? No, okay. Is he there? Yes, he's joining. We were just talking about the fact that we have one spell user, and we've got 3 dex-based individuals, and we could really use a bruiser in the group. You think you might be interested?
Yeah.
You had me at bruiser.
All right.
Okay, what you need?
anything that's strength based. We need somebody who can really just knock heads.
Okay, well, I think you know what my go-to for that is always.
Yeah. We just need.
I can be a barbarian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me what we are doing.
Okay, so here's the premise. Okay, guys. So for the audience, we just did a bunch of character creation. This guy knows how to character create, so we're gonna get a general idea. I'm gonna let him character create on his own, but we will establish ties. Who knows who, how, that kind of stuff. So the basic of the story is, all of you already know each other. Y'all have been hanging out since your teenage years. Y'all are now in young adulthood, and our wizard, played by Kat here, is basically has always had a dream to run a magic shop. And y'all have all decided to go in together to run this magic shop. And y'all have scrounged up money, asked family members to help donate and to invest in this. And they have their doubts, but you know, they believe in you guys. You're scrappy, but that's the thing. They were thinking you were going to set up a shop in like a major town or a city. Well, our wizard here is a scribe wizard who has a talking book, who told her, no, there is this backwater place that people are just totally overlooking that actually has a wealth of magical stuff that everyone's just not they don't know what they have, basically. And
they're kind of sleeping on it a bit.
Right. And it's a place called Butterbog Bay. And it is podunk. It is basically a bayou. And you guys have bought a ramshackle building that's actually built into a hollowed out giant willow tree. The name of the shop is the Finder's Hollow. And the idea is that at this point, y'all bought it. It's ramshackle. And okay, so for you, I don't know. We'll have to see what your storyline is. But we actually have a noble house as part of the wizard. The wizard and her adopted fighter drow brother are from a house that is noble and have money. And when they found out where y'all are setting up shop, they're like, "You're doing what? You know, why there?" You know. So, and also, our wizard is the first scribe wizard in this area of the world in a very long time. Not that there isn't any in the world. It's in Ark's world still, but it's a different corner. But where we are in the story is y'all already have the shop. Y'all have already fixed it up. Y'all actually already have some scrolls, some potions, stuff like that. But y'all need some really good high-end items to put in the store as your real big draw items. And so the first arc of the game is before opening, y'all need to go find about 3 or 4 major items to put in the store, and the book's basically got info on where to go to find some of these items. So,
Got it. I'm guessing level 1,
level 3.
level 3. Okay.
Yeah, y'all are young adults
Any
and y'all
races
been
off limits? Any races?
tiefling.
Got it. Okay.
So, maybe even
Is there any
as a
race that might go well with the others, or is the majority of them the same race? Is there a
No.
race that you guys would prefer?
I mean, we have like 3 outcasts or 2 outcasts, kind
Yeah,
of. The
we've got a drow.
Kenku and the drow.
We got drow, a
And-
kinku, a tabaxi, and a Yuan-ti, which Yuan-ti is a snake person, basically. And they're
Ooh,
all
snake person. I haven't seen one of those played before. That sounds fun.
Yeah, our wizard is a Yuan-ti. And Yuan-ti are from a people who are cursed. Kenku are from people who are cursed. Drow are from
Oh.
people who are cursed. So
Yeah,
basically, it's a
okay,
bunch
I
of
see where this is going.
it's a bunch of people. Well, this is just how this kind of happened. And then tabaxi are just cat people. And not everyone trusts cats. So
That's
Okay.
which you would know about that, wouldn't you? Trying to think of other little details. Also, the interesting thing about the Kinku only speaks in Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
And so all of y'all know Thieves' Cant because you can understand him, but other
Okay.
people don't necessarily understand him because he was
Okay.
raised.
So you'll have
He was
to
raised-
translate what I say.
Yeah, he was raised
Okay.
with thieves, and so all he's copied is Thieves' Cant. So, because Kinku can only speak what is copied. So,
Okay.
we have 2 rogues. So we have a Kinku rogue, which we need to figure out what your subclass is, sir. That is one thing we didn't figure out.
Storm Herald.
Oh no, I mean
I am-
our Kinku. Our Kinku needs to figure out.
Oh,
his
I was about to
subclass.
say. I was about to say.
Just
Yeah.
subclass.
Yeah.
Subclass, yeah. What flavor of rogue are you? Because we already have a psyker rogue, or soul knife.
I want to help people open doors.
Just you want to just go straight up thief rogue, which you already have
Sure.
acrobatics, which thief
I've never
rogue basically
stolen
makes you
anything.
really good at like climbing on top of buildings, getting
He
into
works
places from a.
never stolen anything.
Yeah,
Never
no,
stolen
not
anything.
him.
Open
No.
doors, windows. You know, that's good.
I think he wants thief.
Yeah. So we've got 2 rogues, a fighter, and a wizard. So that's why we're needing a beefy person who really, if y'all face any really big monsters, you're who take care of that.
Get in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be a Goliath barbarian.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Awesome.
And like I said, you've already built characters before. You can do that off
Yeah.
camera. But we do want
I'm
to.
already working on it right now. Anyway.
We want to build like how did you get to know them. By the way, we can even say even though you are a Goliath and stuff in this world, you could actually have come from a pretty. That's the thing. Okay, what background? Let me put it that way. What background are you thinking you're gonna go with?
So for stats wise, whenever
Mhm.
I go barbarian, I usually end up doing soldier because it does the strength and constitution and
perfect.
dexterity, which is always the things that you want
Okay.
for
perfect.
a frontline fighter. So I'm
So-
doing soldier.
Here's the pitch. The pitch is this. Even though you're a barbarian, you're still militarily trained. Our fighter
Got it.
has a soldier background, and what we basically said was the town y'all are from had a military school that taught martial abilities. And barbarian would be one of them. That they actually you're not just a straight up barbarian, you're a trained barbarian. You're actually trained to be this way. You know, how to hone that rage and use it. So, and okay. So I would say you met Yusa is the name of the drow. You met Yusa in school. Y'all were classmates, basically.
Works for me.
And y'all got to know each other and became really good friends. And that's the thing. What's funny, Yusa's background is a noble, but we kind of gave this idea of that he's a reluctant noble because that's what he was grown up in. But he's like, because what noble gets is people doting on you and stuff like that. But he's like, ugh, get away from me. This is gross. So you're basically the guy he hung out with when he was like, I want to get away from all the noble people. So, but
Yeah, works for me.
But
Is
yeah,
Yusa here to hear this?
I don't
Yusa.
know, he's got his microphone stuff. So Yusa was gonna do soldier as his background, but they went noble instead. But we can still say that he went to this military school. So,
Yusa,
so
You hear
Yusa,
all that?
are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you okay with that y'all are buddies?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the guy that you hung out with
Yeah.
in military school. So,
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Now, in this military school is not like you automatically go into the military once you graduate. It's just that it might be expected, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen when you graduate. It just means that you might become an adventurer like you were doing. So, okay, cool. All right. So we have this group that's been hanging out with each other, and all of y'all have bought into
the business.
Selvi. Selvi is the name of the wizard. You've bought into Selvi's vision for this magic shop, and she's like, trust me, for the guys that like to fight stuff, there'll be plenty of monsters to fight, because we're going to need plenty of monster bits. For the rogues, there's going to be plenty of places we're going to need to get items. There'll be a job for everybody, And so the first arc is getting those big items to open the shop. Then once the shop is open, then it's you'll actually have customers come in and ask for commission. They'll be like, I want a displacer cloak. So you got to go get all the parts and pieces of a displacer cloak. So the quest is to go gather stuff. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Welcome to...
Works for me.
So we have the team. Let's go. And that's the other thing. Because I'm wanting to do this very much like Todd's game with the mercenaries. Because this is a business, if you're not able to play when other people are able to play, it's just because your character is sick that day, or they had some other errand they wanted to do, or something like that. Or they're looking into a...
vacation days.
Yeah, or you're looking into a different... you got a lead on something for a new avenue of revenue. So... Also, by the way, one of our rogues actually can create, because he's from gilding abilities, can forge psychic blades. So your barbarian, if you want there to be a psychic edge to one of your weapons, you guys might want to work something out down the line where he forges something for you that will give it a psychic extra kick. So.
And that's Ark's character.
Yes.
Named Shade.
Shade, yeah, and the names that we got so far is the Kenku's named Strawberry Picker,
and I got a forgery ability.
Yeah, he forges stuff.
He loves
I
that
like forge.
forgery.
So he forges documents. We've got Shade, which is our Tabaxi rogue, who can create a blade that has the psychic edge to it. We have got Yusa, the Drow fighter, who is really good with a bow. And we've got Selvi, the scribe wizard, Yuan-ti, head of the shop, the boss, basically. So yeah, in a way, if it was a crime ring, yeah, but yes, boss, she'd be the one that yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Although on this one, y'all have been friends for years and years, so some of it is like, okay, don't get too haughty. So, you got any ideas for
your britches?
Yeah. You got any ideas on a name for your Goliath?
My name is Taika.
Taika. All right.
Taika Williams.
Taika Williams.
Okay.
No.
Not
All right.
Tika, but Taika. Gotcha.
Taika. And just kind of, what's Taika's vibe overall? Is he high strung? Is he just real laid back? Because a lot of people here are kind of real laid back. Is he
very, very laid back? Uses bro almost excessive amount.
nice? All right. Okay.
No problem, bro.
Yeah. Alrighty. Is he the kind that's like? Is it someone who's just like, I don't get angry easily, but be warned when I do?
Yeah, that's actually very much so, yes.
All right, cool. I like it.
Very chill, not very, very hard to make angry. Whenever you do make him angry,
It's a bad day.
stone cold silence.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
I'm
on the
someone's
whole
angry.
time.
I'm imagining the stone dude from Thor Ragnarok.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, it's like, how are you doing today? I can't do that
Mhm.
accent.
Neither can I. I'm not even gonna try. I don't want to.
Let's
I
set
don't want
that
to
freaking-
ruin your video with my awful accents. People will click off immediately.
But all right, cool. I actually really like this. I like this group. This feels.
Band characters already made.
Yeah, awesome, dude.
That was the fastest one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
very nice.
I've made a
Someday,
couple
if you're lucky,
Goliath
you'll meet
barbarians in my
Blackberry.
time.
Oh yeah, you missed it. Strawberry has an alter ego, by the way, too, known as Blackberry.
You
Oh,
might meet him one day.
that'd be fun. Sweet.
But for now, you get to meet me.
Strawberry. We love Strawberry.
So.
Okay.
Chris, how'd you
worst
get
you
the,
make.
my question is this: how'd you get the name? Being a Kinku, because you're already black. Blackberry would make sense on the face of it. How did you get the name Strawberry Picker? Was it that you were taking someone's strawberries at the time?
That's a good question.
How'd you get the
Look
name?
at you, filthy
Strawberry Picker, and you're like, Strawberry Picker.
Yeah.
That's my name.
I think I got hungry one day. Like, I was wandering the streets looking for mom and dad. And I saw
Aw.
tasty strawberries. And I thought, might taste nice. So I took them. And I guess that name stuck.
So someone called you that. Because, yeah.
I would say
Like their
that
strawberries.
I would say that the Thieves Guild that ended up training you is during you taking those strawberries that you got away from mom and dad, and they got a hold of you.
Mhm.
And that's what stuck in the Thieves Guild was Strawberry Picker. Was because that's how you got away from your parents because you were doing that. So a little bit of tragedy. Of course,
Yeah.
rogues aren't our sad boys at all. So.
I'm
I still find
Batman.
strawberries once in a while.
So, anyway, I'm Batman because I lost my parents. Yeah. So, anyway,
I hide my pain and sorrow behind a bat mask and needless violence, and I beat poor people whenever they litter.
Yeah.
I won't kill you, but you'll be paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of your life.
Which is a much better fate than death.
Yeah.
but
you
yeah,
know, never be able to work again, but at least you're still breathing. Kind of.
Yeah.
well, I am very excited for what this is going to become. In the coming weeks, I have my boys coming up here soon. So, in the coming weeks, though, I am hoping to get us all together as soon as possible and actually have the first session. So,
Yay.
Awesome.
When we can, and again, not everyone has to be here. We can always make an excuse. There's like if one of you are like, I can't quite make it, that even our linchpin wizard, it could be you left a note on the counter. Now for the first session, I would say we do need everybody.
First day of work?
First day of work. We need to have everybody there.
That would
So-
be funny.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to make it.
First day of work,
Talk to the
boss
book.
is here.
The boss doesn't show up
Show
to
up,
the
yeah.
first day of work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I left the
What's
book
the
on
time
the
to
on
show
the
up?
on the counter. Talk to him.
Yeah, what time does everyone come into work? Do I make that?
Yeah, I
I
suppose
think
so.
we're supposed to.
All right, 4 a.m. sharp.
I mean,
get.
I always
Oh,
come
dang.
in.
Gosh.
Come
Oh
on.
gosh, you cruel.
I would think y'all would have a little more laid back feel about it. So
Yeah, that wouldn't be my character. That's me, the real life
Oh.
person.
the real let's get to work, guys.
Mean.
Now, I'm not doing anything.
Taskmaster over here.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow. If y'all are available midday tomorrow, we could have our first session then. I am doing something in the evening, but I'm not doing anything during the day. So,
Same.
Sure.
I will be home from church at 1, and then I will be leaving for karate at 4.
well, if we wanted to
My
keep playing,
Sundays are not much free time.
we could get started, and then it could be like you got sent on some sort of errand.
Yeah, I
We-
got
we-
sent
we-
to go beat a payment out of somebody or something.
Something along those lines. Look into a lead, something like that.
All 7.5 feet of me.
You've got to talk to the
Nice.
safety inspectors. This tree, it needs checking up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Gotta talk to the local druid or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you,
Make sure it has good roots or something. I don't know.
Ark? How do you feel about that possibility?
What time?
Well, he said he doesn't get out of church till after 1, so maybe like 1:30.
I get out of church at 12, but
At
it's like almost an hour away from my house. So
Okay. So 1
Ah.
1 o'clock, 1:30.
Mhm.
I might be available, but I'm not going to make any promises because that's pretty sudden. I wasn't planning
Okay.
on doing a game tomorrow.
Okay. If we are available, is it something we would like to do? If it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Do it.
So tentative plan.
Yes.
Okay.
I could do it.
Cool. That means I gotta actually look up some stat blocks. But and make up some names. Like
If
the
you
name
can't
of the
invent
book.
too much too quick, that's cool too. But
Like I said, some of it is I'm wanting to get some material to put on the channels. So.
okay.
Yeah.
But
Sounds good.
all right. Well, I think that brings us to a close of session 0, with I'm thinking of Street Fighter, like a new fighter has entered the arena. But I'm really excited about this. I'm looking forward to it.
Go.
So,
Same.
We have our
But-
characters and our classes and all that.
by the way, I
Yep.
am going to say that because we have someone who forges stuff through metal, I like the idea that in the back part of the shop there actually is a forge for you to work with.
Like
Yeah.
a weapon smith or
Black-
something.
That that you have a
These are
you have a
forges that
smithing
I
area
find
in the back.
Robert,
Huh?
That's a nice way to make like extra money.
Yeah.
Strawberry?
you meant blacksmith's forge, not
Yeah.
forgery like strawberry.
No. He can do that inside the shop. I'm saying that behind the big old willow
No,
tree,
we're
there
not
is
doing that.
actually a blacksmithing area. So
Neat.
yeah.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
need
never knew that
to
way.
figure out a mechanic to where it determines on how good the blade is that comes out.
Yeah, there's mechanics for that. We'll have to
I've
look
never
into that.
played any kind of crafter in this game. Always combat. Never focused on none of that stuff, so I wouldn't know nothing about that.
But there definitely is mechanics for
Everyone
it.
might get involved in the crafting process and stuff.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I can
would
lift the heavy
almost-
stuff.
I would almost say that would that be performance? I don't know. I never think about it. But yeah.
Think about Yeah.
Yeah. And it would be a lot. It would be a range of, if you hit this number, it's a less than stellar blade. If you hit this number, it's an okay blade. If you hit a really high number, dude, you've made a really good product.
You
So.
can think about that later.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Can
Anyway.
can my character kind of go out on its own and bring random things all of a sudden
Like
without
a
really
little
describing where I got
like
them?
like how a crow actually does.
Like a crow
Yeah,
actually does things.
Yeah. Little baubles. Sure.
Yeah,
We can have it that
little
every
things.
time y'all meet up in the morning to do work and stuff,
There's
you
one
suddenly
more
bring
way.
random things with you.
One more penny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Now I would say that you
Good
guys
read.
all kind of live, that there's lofts in this shop, and y'all basically live above the shop in these little lofts.
It's a business and a house.
Yep.
That's so
Oh,
much.
we
Oh
got
my-
Gandalf.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Are we gonna add another character?
Wow, the whole gang's here.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
hang out.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
okay.
we were about to wrap it up, but do you want to hear
Well,
about the
you can
characters that we've
last
created so
second.
far? Real quick.
Absolutely, go ahead.
All right. So.
I will hear about this and spread managed democracy.
Wait, oh, you're playing Helldivers.
I'll
I'm
be
joining you.
happy.
I'm not doing anything. Better Helldivers than you two.
Anyway,
Ugh.
so
The major order is that we have to use the Constitution to kill 40 million enemies. The garbage
Oh, that's
weapon.
easy.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you this real quick, and then we need to wrap this up because this is D&D content. This is actually going on the channels. So this is not video game content. So let's keep that to a minimum for right now. Okay. So we have got a rogue Kinku with which once again we need a thief rogue Kinku with the name Strawberry Picker, with an alter ego known as Blackberry. So,
Hello.
Okay.
we've got
Hello.
a Soul's Knife rogue, Tabaxi, known as Shade, who actually can also forge blades that have a psychic ability in them. We've got a adopted Drow fighter, dex-based archer, samurai. We have got a Yuan-ti, which is snake people. Yuan-ti scribe wizard, who's pretty much the whole. She's the linchpin of the operation because they're running a magic shop together, and it's all about getting the things necessary to run the magic shop. And suddenly it was like I was like, man, we're really dex based. We really could use someone who's a bruiser, and jumped in, and I was like, would you be willing to be a bruiser? And he's like, yeah. So we now have. Remind me again the name of the character.
Taika.
Taika.
Taika. Again, a Goliath barbarian who went to military school along with the Drow.
If you couldn't guess by now,
Right? Yeah.
Gandalf.
Gandalf. Yeah.
This is like, I mean, I expect no less out of you.
Right, yeah.
This is no news to you, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
But personality-wise, it's very different than the other characters. He is actually very laid back.
Yeah, no, this one's a bit way more chill than my other ones.
Right, and he's actually, instead of it being just like, I'm a guy from the woods, he was actually militarily trained at a military school along with our Drow to learn how to do bowmanship. So they're buddies from class, basically. They've studied
school
together.
friends.
Yep. So
Cool friends.
And these folks have set up shop in a backwater place, even though the one who's kind of pushing this forward is from a noble house. Two of them are from a noble house. They are in the backwater place known as Butterbog Bay. And they're not this place is out of the way. Well, they're on the outskirts of this outskirt place. So they're on the outskirts of the outskirts. And the name of their shop is the Finder's Hollow. So.
Okay.
So that is the premise. And the audience will be like, we have heard this like 3 or 4 times. But, hey. Anyway.
As people join the voice call.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that, I do believe we will bid adieu to our audience. Looking forward to what this is going to turn into, how this is going to go. So yeah, until then... As my catchphrase is, I guess I'll put it here. Until then, I have been your host and your DM, Next Gen Nate, and we look forward to the next time we play. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's your GM, Next Gen Nate. We really do hope that you enjoyed that video, and if you did, that you'll consider joining our socials, as well as look at our other channels, Desktop and Dice Gaming and Desktop and Dice Edge. We also want to point out that every bit of art that is in this series is being provided by our very own Cat to Co-op, and if you like it, please give her some love in the comments. Well, with that, we hope you stick around, and we hope you keep enjoying, and we look forward to the next time we play.